It is funny.
Alright, we are live. Hello, television people!
Meg, it's the internet. It's not TV. There's a difference.
It's twitch.tv, it counts.
Hello, internet television people.
Internet television people. That's how we're starting this.
I am Meg.
It's Meg.
It's Meg. Hi.
Meg's the problem. It's Meg.
I am a problem. I'm a serious problem.
Yeah, but you're our problem, so it's okay.
Aww. I think.
Meg, you don't even. Meg, you don't even. Stop. Stop this. Stop this. Stop what you do. Cease.
That cat.
You know what? You started talking about chicken nuggets, and now I'm hungry again.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, buddy.
We're doing it live.
Yes. Anyways, hi. Welcome to Art Stream.
Also, I love this
Um,
drawing you're doing.
Well, good, because it's a sneak preview for the D&D villain.
Because this is really good. I really like this.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that you like it.
You're not?
Huh? Wait, what? Do I not? Do I not like my own drawing?
Yeah, you sound so you don't sound so enthusiastic.
It's just taken a long time to do, and I'm like begrudgingly do it because, like, okay, it's like my going from my rough draft line work to my final line work,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm definitely not doing 3 drafts. Okay, I don't have time for that. Um,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
but then in doing my final draft, my rough draft to final draft line work, Maggie is now on the table. Going from that to that, it's just been tough because there's like a lot of details where it's like, oh, I've got to like rework this out because it doesn't make sense or it doesn't fit the form precisely, or you know what I mean? And so I'm like going back over things like these fucking feet. Let me complain about these fucking feet, okay? These
suck.
feet do suck. But like drawing the simple rough draft version, easy peasy. You know, it's just like the basic form and the basic shape and stuff. But then like drawing the final version, you're like, oh, like now I've got to draw like the toes and the nails and the toenails and the nail toes and all that stuff. So it's like,
Yeah, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Knees and toes.
so finalizing the shapes, the line work into things to be like, yes, this is where I want it. Like the fingers on the side of the on the hip here on the waist, like getting that right and that perspective, because like I had references, I used references, but it still doesn't mean that you don't that there isn't a little bit of a creative process when you're still doing things and drawing things and rebuilding things. You know what I mean? Building things on your own drawing, because there's still slight variations and differences that you have to kind of figure out yourself, you know?
Yeah.
No matter what.
Never back down, never what?
Never back down. Never give up.
Never
Never back down,
surrender.
never what?
Never
give
give
up.
up.
I thought it was never surrender. I'm dumb.
Close
But
enough.
anyways, so yeah, like in doing my rough draft stuff, I'm like, oh, this is good enough. I'm vaguely getting it, and then I do the final version, and I'm like, oh, you know what? No, this needs like some more variation, or this needs to be changed a little, or this needs to be moved a little, or this needs to be rebuilt so that it makes sense. Like makes sense.
Oh, I'll be right back.
So, and that's why it's annoying and hard, because it's like you're building everything from the ground up then. I mean, granted, it's like, oh yeah, I kind of know where it's going to go, but when you're redoing it to make it be like, yes, now it's like it's supposed to look semi-realistic, well then your lazy kind of like scribbles aren't good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
It's not a good enough base, in which case you're practically rebuilding the whole thing. But anyways, I'm glad you like it. I hope it turns out good.
It looks good.
It looks all right.
That looks good.
So,
She's
and
gonna
what?
get
Hey,
some
hey!
spicy.
If you think it looks good now, wait until you see the alternate version. Do you
Oh.
want to see the alternate version, Maggie?
Am I allowed to see it on stream?
Yeah, it's still covered up.
Okay, yeah.
Here's the alternate version. Bam!
Bigger tits. Nice.
Exactly. And that's it. That's the alternate version. What if Elf had booba?
We love
So,
elves
yes.
with good booba.
Well, I'm glad you do. See, this is why I took a poll to be like, hey, does the villain in our D&D campaign get big boobs or not? And then everybody was like, some people were like,
I
no.
think
The
I
predictable people
even
were like, no.
voted
Other
small
people were like,
boobs. I think I voted
other
small
people were like,
boobs.
that's true. You, I would have predicted something else. And then Orion, I won't say names. Orion was then like, I'm not sure if I should vote. And it's like, well, that just to me that just says yes, big boobs, but you don't want to say that.
Give
You
your
coward.
opinion.
Pathetic.
Damn.
He's just a child.
But yeah, so that was my plan, and I was like, well, you know what? Honestly, it's not that hard to like do a second version where it's like I'll just draw over or top the original
Uh-huh.
and put in a second version and be like, yeah, and now Hugh
I
Drek.
kind of though. Her form looks so good with small tits. I'm not gonna lie though.
Yeah, it does look good. But what if big too?
but big booba.
But what if H cup?
Oh my god.
God, fucking her poor back. And there is
It's
no
fine.
support in those.
It's all magic and stuff.
It's totally how it
Uh-huh,
works.
Magic.
Elven Constitution. But anyways, I'm glad that you do like it and think it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I looked
Ains?
over and I was like, damn, that looks good.
Well, I'm glad that my art is good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't
Only
believe
sometimes
me,
though.
tell you.
Sometimes not. When I get paid for it, and I mean like proper paid. Anyways, you know what I hate? Fucking chains. Chains fucking suck.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Have you seen these chains?
I see them. Isn't
Do
there
your
like
chain hang low and does it wobble to the flow?
doesn't like
Isn't
Clip
there, like, what?
Studio like have
It does, but here's the problem with it, right? Let's complain about Clip Studio. First of all,
We're sorry in
Celsius.
advance, studio. Please don't
I'm
cancel
not
us.
sorry in advance. No. Celsius, I love you. You're Japanese. You're great. You're doing good work. I appreciate you for all you are. You're much better than most other programs. Okay, but let me complain about this. Okay. So the ribbon brushes for chains, for lots of things make sense in a two-dimensional perspective.
yes.
Whereas if it's from a distance, if it's from a two-dimensional perspective, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't really it doesn't really affect much, and it's not a big deal. The problem is that if you're a true artist like I am,
Yes.
yes, of course,
Smashing.
What a woman.
smashing, yes. If you're a true artist like I am,
What are you,
Then
James from the original Pokemon?
protect the world from devastation. I was actually doing my terrible Asterian impersonation, but you know, I'll take James. That's fine.
It
If
sounded
that
like
one,
James to me. I'm sorry.
wow, oof, pride hurt. That hurts, darling. You wound me.
Okay,
Whoa,
I can
you
hear
were
it
close
now.
there.
I can hear
You
it
were-
now. Yeah. Fucking Asterion, that fucking slut.
Anyway,
I still need to
Uh,
fucking finish Baldur's Gate.
yeah, I do too. But anyways, if you're a true artist, then your links as they wrap around a form, if they do move around a form, have to change in perspective as they link up to the next change. They either have to get smaller, they have to change in perspective. There's still a three-dimensional aspect to it, and you have to rebuild that. You have to build that for each and every link,
Uh-huh.
and they have to be at least somewhat symmetrical, reasonably. Um, and yeah, so Clip Studio, the ribbon brushes for Clip, like for things like chains and stuff, can't do that. It's fine if you were to do it for beads, like pearls and beads, as long as you have ones where it's like, this is for this perspective and this is for this perspective. Like, then it's fine, right? It would feasibly work. It does feasibly work. But for chains, it's a different story because of the way they link and the way they look together when they are linked.
Yeah.
They have chain brushes, but I don't care to use them because they look too fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I tend to just completely build them from scratch. I should build a couple of my own brushes for things. I've tried building a brush for things, but I don't like it's the change in perspective as your stuff wraps around or changes, like as it when you draw on form. But maybe there's a market there. Maybe you can make a variation like, oh, here's the straight on version, here's the 3/4 version of the same thing, and you can make multiple brushes that people would find appealing for whatever purposes they're doing. And that would actually be a useful brush set. Like, you could make a 3/4 perspective of like a chain or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then make that a brush. But typically the brushes are not made like that. They're typically, it's just kind of a one and done thing, or it's like a different variation on the chain, but usually they're kind of head on. Usually.
Yeah.
So, but perhaps somebody out there could be smart and make a couple of them that
I mean,
are,
let's
different
see.
variations.
There is
But
one
anyways,
person I follow.
I digress.
Hold on. Where are they?
Let's see. I need to. Let's see. Should I do that? Yes, because it's hidden. Yes. So, anybody else want to talk about anything?
Hold on. Oh, listen. Yes, Emily. I see you now.
Emily's in the chat.
Hi, Emily.
Let's see if I can find them. There's this person I follow that makes Clip Studio paintbrushes.
Oh.
Yes. And I know they have a chain set. Ooh, they're doing more. They put new stuff. I look new. I think I'm just lying to myself. Never mind. I've been waiting 12 years in Azkaban anyways. Well, fucking say what you need to say.
Say what you need to
Say what you need to say.
Nah, it doesn't look like it comes in different angles.
Exactly, but you see my problem.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. I think you would like their brushes anyway, though.
I might.
Let
Maybe I'll check them out.
Let me send you a link to their stuff. They have all their shit on Ko-Fi.
Then we make that 50%. Nice. Okay, that looks better.
Their stuff is on Ko-Fi, but it's free.
Cool, cool.
There you go. I like the brushes they have. The only reason why I have not put them into Painter's site is because it is the biggest fucking pain in the ass to do.
Yeah, import them there.
Because unfortunately with Painter's site, you have to go into like a thing and code in the brushes apparently, and I am too damn lazy to do that.
They don't have an import friendly format.
No, they don't. And like, cause you can
Bad.
like it, cause you can put them into like the file system and decide, but it doesn't automatically register them in there. So then you gotta go write it in, and it's just like, ugh.
That's a task.
Yeah, and it's like maybe someday I'll do it, just not today.
Hey Maggie,
¿Qué pasó?
minor thing that I think you should change on your stream. The music that you have overlaps
I
with
know.
the chat window. So maybe you should make it smaller or move it
I'm just.
to above your Twitter thingy. Is
Oh,
that the
yeah.
new video I made for Meg? I asked my question and I get ignored. What y'all drawing?
I'm sorry, Emily.
You're not being ignored. There's just other pressing matters to attend to.
Give me a second.
Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Probably it's the yeah, that's better. Like that's a good place for it.
In terms of what I'm drawing, I'm just drawing something that. This is my
Maggie
warm up right
is
now.
Maggie is minimal effort tonight.
Hey,
But that's okay.
man.
We forgive her.
I finished 2 drawings today, so I'm.
Look, you finished more drawings than I've finished in a fucking month. So
Well,
no blame.
it's because I need to do my commissions.
Fair enough. I also need to do my commissions that I'm doing for free because I said I would do them, and I need to stop offering for free.
You need
Everything's
to
for
start
paid for now.
charging.
Yes,
That
I
or
do.
you need to start like doing a trade deal. Like I usually with Emily, either it's money or we do a trade deal. Usually it involves
Gotcha.
video games.
That's a damn good deal. And then before we get too far into the weeds about talking about this stuff, Emily, what I'm drawing our villainess,
A hot lady.
who is a hot lady. Maggie approves.
Yep, it is Don
So-
Chow, and I'm excited. Oh my god, I'm ready for Pictomancer.
I'm sorry, what?
Pictomancer. It's the new job class they're getting, and it's basically an artist. As an
Wow.
artist gets to play an artist. Wow, finally.
Beautiful.
Is it? It is the D&D lady. Yes. And she comes in with or without nuts.
Wait, what? What?
What?
I'm concerned.
See, my brain, an image that popped into my head was like the fucking futa fucking, like,
I mean,
images
we
where
could
the
draw
ladies
but
that have
honestly,
like the big tits and like really big dicks.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to draw that this time. I can only do so many variations.
God, this got me.
Like you'd have to like move the whatever you call the bottom part of the getup like over or something to make it. I'm just not doing that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's too much work. That's too much variation. Boob's good.
Yes, Emily, that is the new Meg video. I made sure of it. Is it? Yes, it should be. It should be it. Fuck, is it?
Fuck, is it?
I don't know. You're making me doubt myself because I feel like I did. Let's see. So it's. Oh no, it's not. Sorry.
It's not. It's not even the new. It isn't the new one.
I
I'm
thought
glad
it
we doubted
was.
you.
Here we go.
You were deserving of the doubt.
Now it is.
Cool. Yeah, doesn't even know, right?
I
Shame.
thought it was. I thought I put it in. My bad.
okay, Meg.
It's my fault.
It's okay, Meg.
Meg's just being nice. It's not okay. Shame on you.
I'm glad that someone's nice to me.
I can't even hear you. Meg, are you still there? Check, check.
She is. I
I
can
am.
hear her.
Oh, that was weird. I couldn't hear you at all for a minute there.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
That is so delayed. That's so crazy.
Did I jump off and back on to fix that?
No, no, no. If it's a me problem, it's a me problem. I'll just exist.
Honestly, you were
Emily
having
knows what
that
you can
issue
draw, Meg.
yesterday.
Ophelia
Meg or
and Louis.
Emily, I will get to it.
Oh, Mag. Okay, I thought she said Meg. You can't say Mag and Meg.
I will draw it at some point. Right now, I'm in a different plane.
Yes. Anyways, bracelets. Let's do bracelets. Let's draw these fucking bracelets. Let's see here. So that is draping.
How
Well, actually,
to-
it should be draping from the hand, which means it would actually be draping here, which means it probably wouldn't be too visible because then it goes towards the back. Yeah, honestly, that wouldn't even really be that visible.
I hate drawing arms. Who said
darn
we should
arms.
have these fucking appendages?
God.
Mighty unfortunate.
But without them, we wouldn't be able
Well,
to draw.
hold on now, Matt. You gotta admit they are pretty handy.
He just made a pun. Emily is probably so happy right now. I can imagine the
I know I am.
shitting grin on her face.
I make puns all the time.
Not enough. If
I-
anything, when either Emily or I do puns, you just go, "Oh my god."
It's because your puns are bad.
Oh, that's rude.
Get better puns.
That's rude.
Get bigger hands.
Do you hear that shit, man? Do you hear that shit?
I,
You gonna let
I
him talk to you
hear
like
it. No.
that? Emily's saying, hey Meg.
What? Yeah.
Let's see.
Yes.
I'm waiting for her to type.
The anticipation.
Anticipation.
I met a guy, his name, oh my god. Emily, no. No. I'm not gonna
What?
even
What?
repeat that.
What? What is it?
I met a guy, his name is Joe.
Oh, Joe! Oh.
Well, I met a guy named Mickey and his hands were really sticky.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my
Wait,
mind. Hey,
that's-
Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
I remember my 4th grade talent show. So, our vice principal swore this man was gay the entire time.
He did, or you thought?
Oh,
You swear.
every kid in the school thought he was gay, and then we found out he was married and had kids, and all of us were like, "That's a mistake." That's
You
not
know,
true.
you could be married and still be gay.
True. He could be bisexual. I wouldn't put it past him,
I didn't know that.
but him and a couple other teachers were dancing to "Hey Mickey, You're So Fine," and he was dressed up as Mickey Mouse. That man was too damn enthusiastic to be dancing that song. He was having a good old time.
He had the moves.
In my
Why
group,
he has a wife.
and my group were the ones that went after it. So we just got to see the the principal or the vice principal just fucking shaking his ass. Dude, Mickey, you're so fine. In a Mickey Mouse costume. It was so fucking funny.
He was dedicated to the role.
Oh yeah, he was filling himself up.
That's
Whoa.
Not actually filling himself up, but you know what I mean.
You gotta be careful with words like that around school principals that might be gay.
my God.
I don't think he's
Just
there no
saying,
more.
you give people the wrong idea.
I don't think he's there no more.
Just saying, give people the wrong idea. Be careful.
I don't even
Those are
I don't
accusations.
even remember what his last name is. I remember the principal's name just because he was a jackass.
Wow, what a name.
The jackass.
I'm also
Was
not
that
gonna...
his actual name, or are you just messing around?
Well, that's not his actual name, obviously. His...
Well, I don't know.
I'm not gonna say his name on stream.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Because I've seen him a couple times. And every time I see him, I'm like, ugh. It's that
Ew.
guy. Asshole. Yeah, he... Like... He didn't do shit. And, like... There was, like, a morning where, like, breakfast was crazy. And my mom had to step in. To help the lunch ladies. And he was just standing there, and my mom needed to go work, and she looked at him, and she was like, "Here, you're helping, I have to go to work." And he was like, oh.
Oh.
And the dude was just a douchebag, apparently, from what my mom told me. Which makes sense. He was... Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else, because, there's some other things that were a little concerning about the guy, but I'm not gonna say that.
Alright then.
That's fair.
Yeah. Alright, you know what? How about this? We're gonna abstract this bitch. Alright, a ring.
Emily, I'm not gonna... It was the principal at my elementary school. I'm not gonna say his name. As much as I would, because I would, but I'm not going to.
I know his name. It's Joe.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, mama!
Oh god.
Okay, I'm sorry, that was last time.
Okay, a ring is nothing but two concentric circles. Concentric the right word? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Let's
You're talking in
see.
tongues to me, brother.
Sarcasm is a smell, right?
What?
So,
What joke is this? I've no... What?
It's a Nun Piece joke. It's the One Piece parody.
Oh, okay.
Zoro, I don't mean to be rude, but this next joke I'm about to make is entirely sarcastic. And then Zoro going, sarcasm is a smell, right?
You would say that even in the regular show. He's a fucking idiot.
Did you get what I sent to you on Instagram, Zoro?
Oh,
When he's on it left alone?
Let me go look at this. I think I've seen that. The man, he's like, so you know when you go to amusement parks
Mm-hmm.
and you see the children on leashes?
Oh my god, Zoro's on that leash, isn't he?
He should be. The man should not be left alone.
You know what? Fair.
Like,
I haven't seen the show, but even I get that vibe just by his character.
Because, like, Luffy doesn't really have a sense of direction, but he's not as bad as Zoro, who you literally could be walking with him and be like, hey, we need to turn right, and he'll turn left, do a spin, and manage to completely just not go to the right. He'll do everything but go right. And it's just like, dude, what the fuck?
He's like, huh? What? 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 Did I not go the right way?
It's like, no, you didn't go the right way, you dumb bitch.
Right's a smell, right?
Hold on, I can't see what this is about.
He fucking ended up in Naruto. He fucking would. He 100% would be like, oh, where am I?
And you know what's funnier about that clip that I liked about it?
Hmm.
That was Scott McGregor from the new Roadhouse movie, which is really good. He fucking rocked that movie.
Quite surprising.
He was my favorite character of the whole film.
Roadhouse. Mikey, ever see Roadhouse?
No.
Oh, great. Love it. You would love it.
As long as it's funny, I probably will.
It's got violence. It's got drama. It's got boobs. It's got ass. It's
Everything. Fuck
got
yeah.
Roadhouse. It really is. It's got Patrick Swayze.
Ah, fuck yeah, Patrick Swayze.
It got Sam Elliott.
Ooh, I love me some Sam fucking Elliott. I love
Yeah.
that man.
Yeah.
Have you heard that man's voice? Have you heard that
Oh,
man's voice?
every day.
Say him
Talking about the dude here.
talking about the dude there.
Sarsaparilla.
Say Esperilla.
Dude, I just want like Sam Elliott to like read me a bedtime story. Like, oh yes, thank you, Sam Elliott. It's so comforting.
I want him to tell me happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday,
birthday.
man.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
I'm told you're a special little lady.
Stop.
Well, Sam Elliott, you're gonna make me blush.
My husband's right there.
Sam, we can't do this here. There's so many people.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Sam Elliott. I doubt you're watching this, but I'm sorry.
Sam Elliott. Hi.
I.
You're somehow watching this? What the fuck are you doing with your life, dude? You'd be probably doing better shit than watching this.
I would have said thank you, but
But
okay.
yeah, but thanks for watching.
Thanks, Sam Elliott. I appreciate
Hey.
you.
God, could you imagine if
Damn
somebody
it,
was
we're
like,
doing an
"Hey, Sam,
impression
you're
of
being
Does he have Twitter? I doubt it. I doubt that man has Twitter. But if he
What?
did, that's crazy.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me anymore. There's old celebrities who are getting Twitter and Instagram accounts these days.
I have to look it up. Sam Elliott.
Sam. Really.
No.
Sam Elliott official.
He ain't. He ain't.
He doesn't fuck around with that Twitter nonsense.
I wonder if the man
What?
even has, like, social media.
What's
other than,
Twitter?
like, the facey books.
Is that like MySpace?
Oh my god. Oh, MySpace. Isn't wasn't the guy that made MySpace trying to like make it have a comeback?
I
Yes.
don't know.
Like I heard something about it.
Yes. The answer is yes. It's got nipples. Yes, it does have nipples.
Are we talking about Roadhouse?
Ayo.
I think she's talking about my drawing.
Oh, but yes, that the movie too.
Ooh. Hold on, I need to like full screen. I need to see what like the fucking layout. What is it? Everything's broken though. Well, I don't think they're properly taking care of this site because there's just nothing's working.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, definitely.
Let's see if I can find my mom on MySpace. Because I know she had one at one point.
Let's see. There we go. And then we erase all that shit that we don't need.
Huh. Let me see it on there. Oh well. I know she used to have one. I wonder if they like deleted a bunch of old accounts that were on it.
I bet they did. They probably purged a bunch of them that were like, these are completely inactive.
Cause I know Mom had one, and I found it at one point, and she had like a bunch of pictures on there that I hadn't seen like in forever. And I was like, damn. I think she had pictures of like her cats when they were kittens at one point on there.
Crazy.
Shit was nuts.
Let's see. Round this bitch out a little bit. Just to make it feel a little bit more oomph.
Sorry. You know, Sam Elliott, it's on Family Guy now, right? Or at least has been for the last season.
Mighty unfortunate.
He replaced Adam West when Adam West died.
Oh damn.
Yeah. You know what? I've gotta go. While I'm gone, appreciate boobs.
Why you gotta go?
I'll be
wait.
back.
Are you?
I'll be back in a few minutes.
You being a little piss boy?
Yes.
Ah, he's a little piss boy. Wow, drawing ladies. Who would have thought?
Ladies!
Squats.
Ladies!
Ladies. Squats.
Yep, sometimes you gotta beat the ladies with a stick. Back, woman! Back, I say!
Fucking love Chowder so much. That show was a fucking fever dream. It was
You know, I feel like if it weren't for Chatter, a lot of other cartoons wouldn't have come along after, like The Amazing World of Gumball.
oh yeah, 100%.
Which
Chowder
I
was
still
like,
need to watch.
I've watched some of it. It's pretty good.
I've seen it really good. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Well, the former voice actor used to play Minecraft and stream, and of Gumball. He used to, and when he's just like, "I'm Gumball Watterson, and I'm here to destroy the middle class," and I was like, "No, Gumball, don't do that.
No, Gumball, don't do this. You can't do this.
Gumball, Gumball, please." But it's good. And then, my brain. I'm thinking.
Chowder?
I'm thinking. Yeah, Chowder. I just loved its cursed content. Same thing with Flapjack.
Flapjack was too much for me.
Oh.
It was on the, like, okay, I'm getting annoyed level.
It was annoying as fuck, but when you got to the, like, episodes where it was just like, how the fuck is this a kid's show? I was loving it.
I do love the dog thing.
No, but you won't fool me. Dog does flip. Ooh!
Yeah, that was funny.
But, like, that was real good. And then, I fucking loved this other show. I liked My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
I
And
remember that one.
Camp Laszlo.
Oh, I loved Camp Laszlo. The twist of the final episode. Holy shit. That was crazy.
It was so good. It was so good. And Lazo was his name. Lazlo. Lazlo. Azlo. And Lazo was his name.
I loved the last episode because, like, I didn't, one, I didn't see it coming, and two, it was amazing to hear and see the guy who played Hef from Rocko's Modern Life in, like, crossover.
I forgot, what was the ending?
Turns out, what's the moose's name? The camp counselor.
Mr. Fuck.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know this.
Lumpus.
Yeah, Scoutmaster Lumpus. Turns out he's not even a Scoutmaster. He's just some, he's a criminal that before arriving to camp in the summer, knocked out and took, yeah.
I forgot about that.
I
And
was
the
like, what the
man willingly stayed with this fucking child, with these children that he fucking hated.
Yeah.
I forgot about that shit.
I was like, what? Rocco. He took my uniform.
I completely It's real. He is not the real Scoutmaster, but rather a living thing that held the real Scoutmaster. So the contradicts the previous episode showed Lumpus as a real.
One of these days, I need to rewatch the whole series of Rocko's Modern Life because there's so many adult innuendos I would totally understand now that I'm an adult.
Mm-hmm.
That I want to see.
Damn. Scoutmaster Lumpus. Top 10 most, top 10, biggest anime portrayals. Lumpus being a fucking crazy man. Top 10 biggest anime betrayals.
Betrayal.
And Edward? The fucking platypus dude.
Yeah.
He always made me think of fucking Draco Malfoy.
You know what? I see it. I get that.
Like, he always did. He always reminded me of Malfoy.
I could see that. For sure.
It's like, goddamn Malfoy. You're in here, buddy. Now you're here. Go home. Mr. Sir?
Hmm?
It's like when we found out Mr. Sir was actually Meredith. What show was that? It sounds familiar.
Mr. Sir.
Emily
Holmes?
put ... I know
movie
it's
Holmes?
probably something that I know. And you're disappointed in me, Emily. She's not digging. What?
Oh, it's gotta be holes. That's a hint, right? It's holes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was like, Mr. Sir, that sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr. Sir.
Meredith.
Broken hands and withered souls. Something about all you know. You got to go and dig those holes.
Dig it up, bum, dig.
Dig it up, dig it. Dig
Two
it
shoes,
up,
two tokens in hand. I got no
dig it
respect
up,
because I'm the new
dig.
man. Got my
Dig it
shovel,
up,
shoes full of sand. Check out the tag, the name's Caveman. Okay, there. That's it. I'm done.
Dig it up,
That's pretty good.
Dig
Thank
it
you.
up, bum. of this, Grandpa? Well,
Why
that's
is it-
too damn bad.
You keep digging.
Fucking love that shit. That poor fucking kid.
I wonder what that kid grew
Or
up doing
Sigourney
after
Weaver.
that. Poor Sigourney.
That's who was playing it, Sigourney Weaver.
I know. It's still funny. Didn't we just watch a movie with her just recently?
Yeah, we did.
What movie was it?
Um,
I know this.
not Alien, not
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. That's it.
Ghostbusters.
Maggie was there, of course. Yes,
Emily
Ghost-
put it. Emily put it in
there.
chat. I was thinking it could have been Ghostbusters, but I wasn't sure.
Literally, you were there with us watching it.
Yeah, I
You were there?
was.
And Emily was there, and I was there, and Xyken was there,
Were you
and
the
God
evil
was
one?
there.
God, may God be my witness.
Coffee.
Who wants to hear an interesting fun fact?
Yes.
Sure.
Who knows the singer Megan Taylor?
Trainer.
No.
Trainer? Yeah, Megan Trainer.
The one that did.
Megan the Stallion?
No.
Megan Trainer, Call Me Maybe. That.
Yeah,
Or
Oh.
no.
No. I
It's
don't know.
Friday night. That no.
no.
No,
it's Rebecca Black.
fucking my
I'm
brain.
all about that bass.
Yeah,
Got
that
bass.
bitch.
Okay, sure. All right, whatever. Point is, who?
Guess who she's married to?
Oh no, I have no idea.
I
No,
don't
this
know,
is
Meg.
cool. This is cool.
I don't know.
Let me make sure she's married. I don't know if she's married or dating.
Not that juicy. A
Okay, okay.
Photoshop.
She is married. Okay, she is married for 4 years. She's been married now, I guess. To Daniel. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna get his last name. Sabera, who was Judy in Spy Kids.
Oh, that
Oh, no,
kid.
Junie.
Yeah, I fucking remember.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The boy, yeah, the curly hair kid.
I
Yeah,
remember
she's apparently.
him.
Yeah, apparently they're married 4 years. Good for them. But also, whoa, that's so cool.
Oh my.
Did not know.
That's so weird.
I didn't even recognize him honestly at first. When I first looked at him, I'm like, he looks kind of familiar, but it took me a while.
I don't recognize this boy when he's not screaming and crying.
All right. It's on coffee. Yes, it's on coffee. Cool. It'd be bad if it wasn't. All right. I'm back, by the way.
We kind of figured.
It's a ghost.
Oh yeah, I suppose you would have figured that out by now, huh?
Go!
Ghost! Zoink Scoob!
Bloody zoink, Scoob!
My jinkies!
Danger! Do not open. Oh, I'm dying to know what's inside, Scoob.
I'm sorry, Scoob. Like when they said, I'm not gonna go there. I'm sorry. Never mind. Reiki. Where are my vesicles?
Anyways, remove the boobs. Back to normal drawing now.
vesicles? God, there's... Oh, it just appeared in my mind.
What?
So, there's this animation that someone did of Scooby-Doo, like,
Oh.
when I was in high school. It is so fucking cursed.
Good cursed or bad cursed?
Bad cursed. Really bad cursed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what
Well, now you've got my curiosity. How dare you?
Here, I'll
Oh,
send
step
you.
back.
I'm
I'll
dying to
send
know.
you the link. I'll send
Oh,
you the link.
I'm down to know what it is.
But I'm not gonna say what it is.
I bet I could guess. Send me the link like you got this shit on, like, fucking on call.
Oh, fuck. I don't know how to find it. It's like it's a matter of finding the video. No, that's not it.
Oh, jeez, I forgot. Hold on.
Yeah, that
This
works,
video.
I think.
Oh yeah,
We'll just roll with it. Nobody's gonna give a
this
shit.
video. It's this video. Someone re-uploaded it.
Thanks, the internet.
I'll
Thank you, internet.
just
Look, no judgment, Maggie. No judgment.
more like warning.
Oh,
to the
no.
video.
I'm sure nothing could actually shock me.
No, you know.
Joke's on you! I'm into that shit.
You will know once you watch it. Believe me.
Actually, now I feel like I'm gonna hate it. Is it for men of culture, Maggie, or is it for?
I wouldn't say it's for anyone culture. I'm gonna be honest.
All right, let's see. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, so it's on YouTube. So there's that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Meg. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Like I won't go back to prison. I don't even know.
It gets bad.
So it's basically. Okay, so Shaggy psychologically breaks.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. I
Okay.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Okay, now I understand because
don't
I'm just like
know.
skipping through it.
Alright.
I did not see Scooby,
Yeah,
but now I did.
yeah. It's
Okay.
like
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is actually by Narmak, if I'm not mistaken.
Why is he punching him in the butt?
It
I don't need to know.
yeah.
Is it a metaphor?
I
Metaphor for
don't
capitalism.
know, but I remember watching this in high school and just being like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, it's a thing. That's a thing that happens.
Oh, that's
Okay,
not
then.
even the whole video.
What do you mean that's not the whole
That's
video?
not the
What
whole
does the whole video
video.
to me? You mean there's more?
Yeah, there is, but honestly, it's this video, I think. Is it this one? No, I think Narmak took it off his YouTube channel. There's a video of two dudes reacting to it.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Yeah, basically.
I have work to do. Don't distract me. What are you doing? showing me your lewd,
I'm
your
so
lewd videos.
I did. It was not a choice in high school. Sam pulled out her phone. She was like, "Hey, look at this video. That's on YouTube."
Fucking Sam.
We were all like, "Oh, what is this?" And we were all like, "Whoa, what is this?"
Sammy, what is this?
Sam, how could you do this?
But that's okay. 'Cause it's easy once you know how it's done. You can't stop now, it's already begun. You feel it running through your bones.
And you jerk it out.
Yeah, you know the song.
Of course I do.
Good song.
It is a good song.
Oh, but okay. So you know that that one song from that one anime.
You gotta be more specific, brother.
It's very popular on the internet, or at
Right.
least it was like a week
I
ago.
will give the hints.
Are you talking about the one where it's just like, blim bum bum blim bum bum blim bum bum
Yes, that
bum?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so that's from season 2 of that anime, and I was like, okay, well, I've never even heard of this, never seen it before, didn't exist, right? And now I'm like, well, the song is memeable, everybody likes the song, and that's usually, there's something indicative about something that's good and interesting, and it's memeable quality.
Yeah.
It gets memed when it's good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, let's try it. And the first episode, it's Harry Potter One Punch.
Yeah, I basically heard was like if Harry Potter was a gym bro.
If Harry Potter was dumb and One Punch, literally, that is his superpower.
Yeah, that
No magic, just One Punch.
that's kind of what I heard. Yeah, and I was like, okay.
And it's funny, and it's pretty entertaining. I'm hooked by the first episode, so yeah, that's what that's about.
I need to watch it at some point. I did
You
hear
should.
about it.
You should check it out. It's pretty good. I mean, well, again, I'm only judging on the first episode. It could go seriously downhill. We might have a Promise Neverland fiasco, or an actual One Punch Man fiasco. You never know. But
Please no.
the first episode, very promising, I gotta say.
I remember when One Punch Man was good.
Hips sway, got me straight up. Hypnotized.
I'll still say though that FMA has like the best anime openings. In terms of like all the songs are like bops.
Yeah.
I love them. I love them so much.
There's so many animes where people are like, "Oh, the opening's so good." It's like, I don't have the emotional connection, and thus I judge it as not as good as you believe it is. Does that make sense?
It's dude, I can have an emotional connection to a show and be like, "Damn, this anime opening is shit."
No. But there is a emotional impact that a song can impart on people, which makes you really, really like it, or really make you think it's better than it is.
I suppose.
And I find that actually that's more often than not why somebody's favorite song is a favorite song. Because everybody has a favorite song, and it might not be everybody's favorite song of that artist or whatever, but it's theirs, right? And it's like, why does that happen? Oh, because of the there's some sort of impactful attachment there that doesn't exist for everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
And so
I don't know. I personally, I do think Fullmetal Alchemist opening shit is good, wholeheartedly. I think.
well,
they're
I
all
mean,
bops.
yeah, I'm sure they're good, but are they like that good? You know what I mean? Like, are they like
Compared to a lot of
Like
shows,
everybody agrees that it's good, you know, and that's really hard to find with music. I mean, the hits have that, but like,
I think
you,
with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in particular, I think they have the most consistent, like, these are all pretty good songs. Where, like, usually shows that size that have that many openings, usually one of them is just like, the fuck is this shit? This does not fit. Like, I'll
Right.
say the one, like, ending song that I did not care for in FMA was, there was one song, and it was one of the ending songs, and that was, the one where, it was them in Rush Valley, and it was, Winry's, ending credit one. I forgot. I think it's the second ending. It's either the second or third ending song. That's personally the one I don't really care for. But other than that, I think, like, all the other songs are, like, bangers. I think the rest of them are bangers. Wholeheartedly.
You know what? That's fair. You know what? I'm just gonna rescind everything that I just said because you know what? You're right. Also, I mean, maybe I just don't feel that way about Full Metal Alchemist, but you know what I really like? I really like Overlord's both opening and endings, except for like one of them I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard the Overlord? Because they use the same band for all the songs,
Yeah,
so it's
that's...
consistent.
And then they probably used one that wasn't?
No, it still was them. I just didn't like it because I just didn't feel like it fit the series, but the rest of them were like really good.
Yeah, I haven't watched Overlord, and it's one of the shows that I
It's very good. It's
want
very
to,
good.
yeah.
Overlord is fun. Overlord, and I also felt the same way where it's like right around middle of season 2, right around the point where they got like the lizard people. That's where I kind of stopped watching for a very long time. But then they came out with like season 3 and season 4, and it's like no, like now that I'm watching it again and I'm really watching it, it's like it's a nice slow burn for everything, but it feels like stuff is constantly evolving, and it feels like it makes sense that it should be evolving the way it is.
Yeah.
So it's a really good sign. So I think it's up to like season 4 and they're working on season 5. I hope so because things are just starting to get to like the big bad territory.
Okay, what's your question, Emily?
I'm sorry, I don't have the stream up again.
Is it the Power Rangers things you just asked? Is that the question?
Maggie, lady, a lesbian, poke. Oh, that's poke. I asked a question. What's your question?
Her question
I wish I could
is,
see the live chat.
what,
Oh, I can.
what
It's over
is
there.
your favorite season of Power Rangers? Mine's Mystic Force, you know this.
I can't scroll back through the chat. That sucks.
Favorite season of Power Rangers? Mine's Mystic Force. I like Mystic Force.
I don't have. But why?
I just do. It's probably because that's like one of the only Power Ranger seasons that I actually sat down and watched it. And I'm also a sucker for kids that are fucking orphans that find their parents. Like, oh my god. And then the fucking kid's dad is like the evil dude because he had to get transformed to some shit. It was like some bullshit. And I was like, this is so sad. Oh my god. Like, I thought...
Wow, that is relatable.
I thought it was good. I just thought it was good, and I watched all of it, and it was... You asked me why. You asked me why. And I'm gonna give you why. If you haven't watched Mystic Force by now, you probably aren't ever gonna fucking watch it. Because it's I think one of the least liked ones as well. So...
Mine is a 3-way tie. Maybe I can cut it down to a 2-way. I liked. Now, granted, this is child brain, so this was me without critical thought many years ago, but we'll just roll with it, okay? I really liked Time Force. I really liked I liked Turbo, and I like Wild Force, but that's just because those are the ones that I actually saw. And actually, Turbo, I only saw the movie that introduces it. It's not Megaforce, so there's that at least. That's what Emily said to your favorites.
I've never watched Megaforce, so I don't know.
Well, apparently that's the worst one. Megaforce and Super Megaforce.
Cause I like Power Rangers. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not like a die-hard fan of Power Rangers. I guess I've never really been into kid live action shows.
That's fair.
I think it's because, like, for me at least, with like kid animations, it's one thing because it's an animated character. But when it comes to like child shows, I find them super fucking cringy when they're live action.
They are super cringy, and I'm not sure if it's because the budget goes into everything else besides the actors who know what they're doing. Like they just hire anybody off the street and be like, "You be in our show." You know what I mean? And so a lot of the acting and a lot of the line delivery and a lot of the overacting and whatnot is not necessarily because they were told to do that, but rather because they're trying to do it seriously or they're trying to do it the way it's supposed to be, but then it's like it comes off as super forced or super clunky, and thus it's super cringy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I
And
just
granted, the material they work with is sometimes really dumb too. Like it's not very good writing.
yeah,
But
and so like I hate it. I don't care for them. The only like child live action show I liked was iCarly. I only liked iCarly.
that's fair. But
I
also
didn't like anything else. I thought it was just way too.
Also, maybe the problem with the kid shows is that so many of them, at least here in the U.S., like there's the concept that kids wouldn't be able to. Zach and Cody is pretty good too.
Oh yeah, Zack and Cody. I was really into Zack and Cody.
But there's more wit there
I love
for
That's
that.
So Raven.
That's
Uh,
Where Raven was pretty good.
that's a Raven was all right. Yeah. But like for kid shows, it's like they're too simplified because the people who made them were stuck in the concept that children don't care for long complicated stories or complicatedness in general, which is one of the reasons why things like Pokemon, Digimon, and Dragon Ball Z were often played out of order as far as anime goes, because they thought that anybody who was watching it didn't care about that kind of stuff or couldn't follow it or couldn't be bothered to follow it. And that was the common formula for a lot of shows is they would not show them in order. So things that had overarching narratives would not be played in order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's what forced many shows to adopt the like, oh, problem solution done by the end of the episode. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
that's what influenced that a lot in TV. And Power Rangers, for example, definitely does that because it's like every episode there's a problem, there's a monster they gotta fight, and then they beat the monster and there's a solution, and then eventually they fight one of the big bad monsters, and then the series, then they beat the boss, and then the series ends. You know what I mean? And that's Power Rangers. So it's all very self-contained per episode. And there's only so much that you can fit in there as far as like character development and stuff like that. And you only have 20 minutes of content, and it's like you got to make room for all the action scenes, which everybody loves the action scenes because sparks flying out of somebody when they get stabbed is fucking cool.
That is true.
So that is, but otherwise the actual writing, the actual acting, etc. in Power Rangers and many other live action kid shows is usually pretty poor because it's pretty poor. But things like Drake and Josh and
Ooh, Dragon Josh was awesome.
iCarly or That's So Raven is that they follow the sitcom model, which is it's a lot easier to get across these less complicated stories, um, because they're kind of in the form of slice of life, daily problem kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's how they set up their show. So it's a lot easier to do. It's not like a complex, overarching conflict that requires many, many episodes to go through.
Yeah.
It's easier to do, and so those shows come off a little bit better. And then when they're doing that stuff, they are classically trained by the people who have done sitcoms and stuff like that to be like, this is how you give your line delivery. That you wait for the laugh track. You it's a method. It's a formula that they can follow. So those ones come off a little bit more natural,
Yeah.
or at least a little bit more acceptable as far as like their line delivery and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But serious stuff is harder to do, and it's harder to do, and it's harder to take serious because Power Rangers plays off as serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think
Which is its flaw.
it plays off as serious, and also it is definitely like because part of it is filmed not I guess originally American,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so like it has a very weird like thing going on in
Yeah.
terms of like how they do voices, like especially the villains. The villains are, I think, what really kill it for me, because the villains are like, ah, and it's just like, and it's just like, can you fucking not? And they're like, kids will dig this, and it's just like, God, can you just have them shut the fuck up? I'm trying to watch Power Rangers. But I don't know. Emily was more of a Power Rangers fan than I was, though. So
Oh yeah, I can tell.
I was way more of a. I'm trying to think of like
What was your fandom thing that you were like super into?
like the shows that I really, really got into when I was a kid. I think I watched a lot of SpongeBob. A lot of SpongeBob.
Is pretty great. Yeah.
I think that was like my main show as a kid. Was definitely SpongeBob, and like
SpongeBob is the goat.
it was like SpongeBob, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and like Scooby Doo, and then
I've said it before, but I didn't really like Scooby-Doo, and I also was one of those people that didn't like Courage, but it took me a very long time until I got older to like appreciate Courage.
Courage is so good, so good. And then for a while I was watching a lot of Popeye and Looney Tunes.
Popeye is great too.
I love Popeye. On Boomerang, they replay an episode where Popeye's just like, "You're not gonna make a jackass out of me," and I was like, "Popeye cussed! Popeye cussed!"
Jackass out of me.
I was like, "Fuck yeah,
Well,
Popeye cussed!"
And the joke being that it's like a literal jackass, like you're not gonna make a donkey out of me, which is
and that's how they got away with it.
Yeah.
And it was so good. I was like, fuck yeah, Popeye cussed. Let's go! And then
Sometimes the older cartoons, because they weren't that was back in the age where it's like animation wasn't for kids, it was made for like the theater that you would watch, you know what I mean, in the old cartoons. So then what they would be able to get away with as far as like some of the cursing, they might say hell or damn or some of the other ones. They couldn't, drop F-bombs or nothing, but
still good
they
shit.
could actually but they could still say some things that like might be considered slightly inappropriate for younger audiences. They could still say some of that stuff because half the expectation was that it would actually be watched by adults.
Yeah, that's so good. I loved me some good old Popeye. It's even cooler at some points. My older sister, when she was living with us, during like me watching a bunch of Popeye in middle school, is that some people in town opened up a restaurant called Wimpy's, and Wimpy.
Do you like that, chat? Do you like feet?
Well, no. So Wimpy was
I'm talking
Oh,
to chat.
oh, chat. Sorry.
Hey, do you like feet, chat? Look at them. Look at them toes. Look at them
You're
piggies.
showing it to them for free.
No, you don't like. You don't like. Well, that's fair. I don't either. But they still gotta look good regardless. We don't have a choice. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
There was a restaurant called Wimpy's, and Wimpy was a character that ate a fuck ton of like cheeseburgers and shit.
I thought he had a different name that wasn't Wimpy.
It was Wimpy. He might have had a different name originally.
They'll
but-
gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Yeah, and we had a restaurant that was based off of Wimpy, and I fucking loved it because of how much I watched Popeye. And then
They good burgers?
they had pretty good food every once in a while. Like, what sucked is that, so the problem was, it was alright, and then my sister started working there, and then it was great. And then my sister left, and it went out of business.
Aww.
So my sister, my eldest sister, Crystal, the thing is about my older sister, she is probably one of the best food managers or restaurant manager you could ever fucking get. Because every single fucking restaurant she has left has fucking tanked after she's left.
Failed after yeah.
Yeah, and like she always gets promoted to be a manager because that's just what she does. And like the Buffalo Wild Wings in California, it's like she is the person that has made like Buffalo Wild Wings really fucking successful in Southern California in terms of like if one of them is doing bad, they send her to go to Buffalo Wild Wings to fix it.
She is the fixer.
Yeah, we called her the bar rescue of Buffalo Wild Wings.
Should call her the wolf.
And so like the most technically popular Buffalo Wild Wings is in Anaheim, and it's probably because of the Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
And
That makes
so
sense.
they were doing really bad after the pandemic.
Oh.
In terms of like the team and shit. And so they're like, hey, if we send you in here, will you fix it? And she's just like, if you let me do whatever the fuck I want, yeah, I'll do it. And so she fucking built a team from the fucking ground up and made it the best Buffalo Wild Wings in California again.
I mean, yeah, call your shots, you know.
And they sent her to other locations after that to fix them. Because
Nice.
she has a certain way of hiring people. I'm not gonna say how. It's because that's her
She's
business.
like the OG Hell's Kitchen.
Technically after, but she's definitely has the asshole attitude where it's just like, if you ain't gonna do shit, I'm just gonna fire you. Like,
Respect.
Oh,
get the
you
fuck
an
out of
idiot
here.
chicken
Respect.
tender.
Like, she really is just like, no. And unfortunately for Buffalo Wild Wings, she's moving back to Northern California, away from all the Southern California shit. So, like, they're not gonna have her anymore, and, whatchamacallit, and she, and though they might get her again just because apparently the people that own the Southern California Buffalo Wild Wings were wanting to purchase the ones in Northern California. So if they purchase them, they might be like, hey, do you want to work for us again? Please. I could totally see them doing that. Because right now I think she's going to be working for Applebee's, I think.
Oh, wow. Applebee's needs her help.
Yeah.
Amen.
Apparently, she wants to get to the one that's in our town because the one in our town sucks ass. And she's just like, I'll fix it. Put me there and I'll fix it. People are gonna.
So what? Out of curiosity, what's the problem with these places exactly?
Poor management.
Really, you think that's all?
Okay, so poor
Not
management.
the quality of the food. Well, okay, Buffalo
It's-
Wild Wings is one thing because hold on. So Buffalo Wild Wings makes sense because it's not like the food is the worst quality, like notoriously. But Applebee's is usually considered like, oh, it's bad and overpriced.
I mean, I've been to good Applebee's.
I have too, but that was years ago, and
It's a matter of
the modern age.
hiring, and management. Like, she's worked at because she got scouted for Buffalo Wild Wings when she worked at Denny's, and so, and Denny's, is Denny's. Who the
The
fuck's
Grand Sandwich.
who the fuck gets
A
scouted
Grand Sandwich.
from
Yeah, who
Denny's?
gets scouted from Denny's?
But
yeah.
she did. And so it's like that is one thing. My sister, the best thing that she does is is restaurant management. She knows how to turn a restaurant around because she knows what's the best hiring demographic, or the people that are gonna work the hardest, basically, and do a good job.
Really?
Yes, I'm not going to state what it is because some people might
I've-
find it offensive, so I'm not going to say it on stream.
I'm curious,
I'll tell you later.
but okay, yeah, I'm gonna hold you to that because now I'm curious because I want some info from the expert there.
Oh, gee, Scoob, I'm dying to know what it is.
Oh, geez, I'm down to know what it is.
And then, but
Danger might be offensive. Oh, Scoop, I'm dying to know what it is.
yeah, some people might find it offensive. I understand why she hires the way she does, though. And then, and she also just doesn't deal with bullshit. She'll be like, okay, I'll fire you. Don't fuck with me.
Fair enough.
She's like, I don't have time for this.
I'm listening to Crab Rave.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, sorry, continue.
No, you're good. So, like, but yeah, she is so she gets hired at her fucking Applebee's. I hope so, because 1, discounts. 2,
Yeah, I love them discounts.
hopefully our our Applebee's will be better.
Would be nice.
Because she used to work at our IHOP. IHOP. I miss IHOP. It's not there no more. And then she worked at the Denny's in the town over, which apparently went downhill when she left. Then obviously Wimpy's closed not too long after she left. It was so good. It was so good. And like it was all like Popeye theme and like retro theme. It was so good. And they made coffee ice cream milkshakes. They were so good. Oh my god. I miss it. I miss Wimpy's. And then
I'm sorry, Meg.
Yes.
The video that was playing was the ferrets picking what you would draw.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. I'm sorry, Maggie, continue.
No, you're
I
good.
just wanted to point that out.
no, you're good, dude. I was kind of finished with what I was saying anyway.
Okay, you were done anyways. Nobody cares. All right, moving on.
Oh, thanks, bitch.
Wow.
No, that's really interesting, actually. That's really cool.
Yeah, she is a very good food manager. But because of her, My fucking parents are like, go into food, do food. Your sister's a manager. And it's just like, do you think I'm made to be a manager? No.
You think that's for me?
I'm not a mean ass fucking lesbian. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
You're a nice lesbian.
To preface this out, my older sister is a short butch lesbian, and she's mean as fuck.
I'm proud
Just
of it. Yeah,
just
so don't
just
worry
putting
about
this,
it.
I'm not her. And also, she'll talk shit with anyone. I have social anxiety, so that's not gonna happen.
Same.
It's like I don't want to smell like a goddamn restaurant. I'm sorry. When I lived with her, I remember going in her room and being like, oh, this room smells like grease.
Ugh. Fair enough.
The shoes are nasty. It's like, I'm good. I don't want to work with food. It's just not my thing. Plus, especially in the food business, I think there's just at least in my area, I think there's just a lot of really entitled people.
That's fair. That's California in general. I'm sorry. I'm very hateful for your state.
Isn't everyone?
Yes.
So, you're no different, buddy.
I know, but still, I feel bad because I feel like I rag on California, right? But also at the same time, it's like
You have to find the right places, honestly. Northern California, depending on where you go, is pretty cool. Southern California
yeah,
is
depending on where you go is
I think honestly Meg would really like oh fuck, what's the name of the place? It's like Santa Monica, I believe. 'Cause like I went down there with my mom and Cynthia. And we went camping with my mom's best friend's kid and my ex at the time, or my boyfriend at the time, ex now.
an X.
An ex.
That
And we went into Santa Monica or some fucking city near it, and it was so fucking artsy. Like, Cynthia and I were like looking around, we were like, oh, this is heaven. We were like, art, yes, please, give. And there's like this really nice art store, and like they even sold like art tablets, and I was like, bro, I haven't actually seen one of these in an art store, seen like digital art tablets sold in art stores, at least where I live. And I was like, that's so fucking cool to actually see them being sold in a store. So I was like, epic.
Ooh.
So it really just depends.
I suppose.
The Bay Area sucks though. I fucking hate the Bay Area.
That is fair.
Because, my god, dude. San Francisco! Prime example. Fucking hate San Francisco. Like, okay. I don't hate San Francisco. I hate what San Francisco has become.
I hate everybody there and why they're there.
Oh no, it's more of like... How do I say
I
this?
just hate everything you stand for and believe in.
No, I hate how San Francisco
I
has...
hate how you've ruined a good
No.
thing.
I hate that San Francisco has basically become a place of enabling people.
I feel like this is exactly what I've just said. You're just
Not
saying
not
the same
exactly.
thing.
Not exactly. No. Because there's a lot of things about San Francisco that's really good, and then there's things about San Francisco where it's like, wow, we're encouraging people to do drugs. And that's basically what San Francisco has like become.
So it's either encouraging or lack of discouraging. Either way.
Very much, at least the lack of discouraging.
Yeah, pressure from both ends has been taken off, or pressure on both ends is towards the towards the not good things.
And also, like, you know, like, they don't give a shit about hygiene until they have a poop map. And there's a job in San Francisco specifically to go clean up human feces, which
Yes.
I think is fucking disgusting. And the fact that it's gotten that bad is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've lived in California my whole life. I've been to San Francisco when I was, like, a little ass kid. And remembering, like, it being, you know, a decent place. And not being like, okay, we have to watch out for needles when you go on a walk.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Careful when you're on the beach. Make sure you're wearing some thick ass shoes.
Yeah, it's like the fact that you have to be like, watch out for needles on the ground is actually insane. Legit insane.
Yeah. Shameful.
That's California, because we don't give a shit, apparently, about anything.
No, it's everybody gives a shit in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
It's toxic compassion is what it is.
Yeah. And, like, believe me, it's like, as a person that has grown up around people that are addicts, you have to set firm boundaries with them, or they're gonna constantly cross it because you're giving them many outs and things. Be like, oh, this is fine. It's like, no, that's not how it goes. Because, like,
There's no repercussion that can be felt, so
it's
yeah,
like,
so nothing changes.
you can't letting, like, things go like that is not good. And it's like, and it, like, I'm not speaking out of a place of ignorance. It's like, I've grown up around addicts. Like, my father, unfortunately, is an alcoholic. My eldest sister, before she got clean, was a drug addict. Her mother was a drug addict. I don't think she's using drugs anymore. Hope to God. I hope to God she's not. I don't think so. It's like one of my cousins is an on and off drug addict that has gotten his children taken away. His mother was a drug addict. My uncle was a drug addict. Actually, two of my uncles were drug addicts. It's just like, I've grown up around it. I've seen it, and I know what happens when people just keep letting them, just being like, just give them another chance. It's, you know, they're
yeah.
down on their luck. And it's just like, they're not down on their luck. It's you enabling them. And not showing them that there's repercussions to their actions. And you really gotta hold them for it. And if you don't...
Well, because, like,
just
you
gets
know, they did what
worse.
they did and let you down the one time, right? And then it's like, you gave them the chance afterwards, and then it's like, oh, you screwed me over, and you don't care because you got what you wanted at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then you're asking me for more, knowing that I will just give in to you and you'll abuse my compassion.
Yeah.
Because I care about you more than you seem to care about yourself, but you'll just use that to get more of what you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
It's not. It's not. And unfortunately...
Practically abusive.
It is. And, like, as a person that has experienced that, it is very abusive. It sucks. It really fucking sucks. And, like, just, like, seeing how it's just, like, very much of, like, people... Very much, unfortunately, like, people that just don't know a goddamn thing are like, this is how it is in all of California. It's like, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest, it's the Bay Area people. I fucking hate them. Fucking hate the Bay Area people. They're straight up. They're so bad with so much shit. And then they come and they move into the small towns and fuck them up.
Yeah, well, y'all Californians keep moving to our town too, and we don't like it. So
Yeah, and
knock
I'm
that off,
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Genuinely, it's bad. California is really bad. It's like I love it here, like don't get me wrong, like I love California. I always will, but it's just like it gets it's a little it's I understand why you guys fucking hate us. To put it bluntly, I know why you guys fucking hate us. And
I think it's so funny that Meg, like, because Meg's from California, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But it's so funny when we're like out and about living our lives, and then she'll see like somebody, from California, particularly driving, because obviously that's the best way you can tell. But like we'll be driving, and then she'll be like, "Fucking Californians," and I'd be like, "Wow, you'd never guess that it would be you who's got the problem with them."
Literally. I think Californians that move out of the state hate other Californians the most. We
Yeah.
know when we
It's
see one another. It's just like,
It's because it's like, wow, because suddenly you're around other people well, not a completely different culture, but a different enough culture to where it's like you see the difference because you don't consistently have these problems like you would with a Californian.
yeah.
No offense, like it's just funny,
I bet. Hey man, and there's different fucking shits in California, especially like you experienced it when we went to the fucking Bay Area and I was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That was
that's
awful. Like that entire thing, it was just like Bay Area drivers, the worst. The fucking worst. And it's like, I get it, they have places to be, but god damn it, I have my family in the car. Please don't kill me.
honestly, I would say that I expected it to be worse than what it was because I found the whole thing pretty mellow, to be honest.
I was not having it.
But then again, you see, here's the thing: is I'm used to driving in a metropolitan area.
That's
Whereas
true.
you're not.
Yeah, you
There is
live in
that.
one of the most Sin
Yeah.
City.
Yes, and because we are such a big tourist area, you get people driving around all the time that aren't from here. So it's like,
Yeah, you see that a lot. Yeah.
yeah, but it's like, it's like, oh, is this person gonna jump out from behind you, shoot over, and then jump in front of you again because you're going the speed limit? It's a Californian. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we don't like the speed limit. We like
Like,
fast.
well, here's the thing. So I'll be going 35 on a 35, right? Perfectly fine speed.
No.
But that's not fast enough for the Californian that wants to go 45, so that's what they'll do. They'll jump around you and try to get around you and this isn't like a highway. There is no fast lane. Okay, the fast lane, not a thing. I know that you say it's a thing,
It
and
is a
yes,
thing.
no, it's not.
In California, it is a thing.
No, but it's not a thing. It's not legally a thing. Because there's a distinction. Because there is no... The speed limit is the speed limit. It's not the speed limit unless you're in the fast lane and then you get to go 10 over. That's not how that works. Okay?
Disagree.
Now truckers have to go slower than the speed limit
Yes.
because of their regulations. But thus, just because the speed limit is 75 does not mean that you get to go 80. and that if somebody in the fast lane, quote, quote, is on the left-hand lane going the speed limit, that you should be able to jump out and overtake them. That is still illegal regardless. Thus, there is no such thing as a fast lane. That is not a real thing.
Not in California.
It is a thing
disagree.
that's slow lane. Naki, it's just the law. I understand that culturally you're all doing it, okay, but it's not a real thing, and stop trying to bully everybody into thinking that it's a thing. Now, slower traffic must keep right. That is a real thing. If you are going slower than the speed limit,
so don't get in the farther lane. Stay in the slow fucking lane.
No. But here's the thing: the speed limit is not the slower lane. The slower lane is for people who are going very well under the speed limit, such as the truckers who have to go under the speed limit as per regulations because of their loads.
Law, though. Here's also the law. Go with the flow of fucking traffic. If you are in the lane where everyone's going fucking fast, don't get in that fucking lane because you're not going with the flow of traffic.
But if you are in front, you are the flow of traffic.
But what
Everybody
if you're not?
else behind you is
Here's
because
the
you
thing.
are.
No. I've been in that fucking lane where there's people, they're not in front, and they just pop in and they go so fuck. No.
Okay, are they going the speed limit or are you going faster than the speed limit?
They whatever they're going, they're fucking interrupting traffic either way because they shouldn't be going that goddamn slow in that fucking lane when people are going faster in that lane.
Are they going the speed limit?
I have no idea because I'm not looking at how fast they're going.
Because you're not looking at this. No, because you're not looking at your own speedometer. You're just going whatever you feel like.
No, I'm going with the flow of traffic. If you go in front of someone and you know they're kind of going with the flow of traffic, which means faster, but you start to fucking you are immediately slowing down, you're in the fucking wrong because you're not going with the flow of traffic. That is something they tell you when you take the goddamn written test. It says go with the flow of traffic. When you're entering the highway, you go with the flow of traffic. You need to speed up.
No. That is true because entering the highway, you're going from a slower rate of speed to a higher rate of speed. In order to merge safely, yes, you need to go with the flow of traffic.
Yes.
However,
it's not just
if you are the
that.
only car on a 2-lane highway and you're doing the speed limit,
that's fine.
and you're in the left lane,
if you're
that
the
is
only
fine.
car, that's fine.
Californians don't, but you often are, until somebody else who's doing 85 in the 75 comes up behind you and then is upset that you're going too slow. Okay? Then they are now speeding. Yeah, they can go around, but but you're still supposedly the bad guy for doing it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And it's stupid and it's illegal.
Well, that sucks. That sucks for you, buddy. I hate to tell you.
I'm just saying it's not a me problem. I don't care. They can be upset all they want.
I don't know what to tell you.
Californians often are. Shame on you.
If I'm in California, I'm gonna drive like an asshole because everyone else is driving like assholes, and we don't get pulled over for it. So it's okay in my book.
Exactly, because everybody's doing it, nobody does anything about it. You're part of the problem.
It's fine.
You're part of the problem.
No, not really.
You're part of the problem.
Okay, whatever. I'm
I'm
gonna respect traffic laws in other states, but in California, it is highly more pushed. If traffic is going faster, you're going faster.
Well, you also have a poop patrol. Your argument's invalid.
I don't live in San Francisco, buddy. I live in the frickin' Central Valley, where all the fucking hillbillies live.
Well, San Francisco and LA are making all your rules, and you're making bad ones. So there.
I don't live in hill country. I live in the goddamn flatlands, bitch. I'll do what I want.
And the city makes your laws, so there.
Okay, and
you're bound by the city's rules,
no, we're
and the
not.
city is dumb.
That's not how that works.
That is how it works.
No, it's not. We don't have all San Francisco laws, dude.
No. The state laws, right? The state laws, which entails the highways. All highways are actually highway patrol, which is a state regulation, not your municipal.
I'm aware.
So,
as a person that grew up in a highway patrol family, I know what it's like, dude.
Okay, and who makes the laws on the state level? The state government.
The state
who elects the state government?
But you know
primarily
who's dealing
your cities
with it?
because of your
you know who's dealing
population
with it? People that live
voters.
here. People that live here.
You suffer for dumber people's laws.
It's true. I'm not gonna deny that, but people that live here are gonna enforce it the
We'll
way
be
they're
right
gonna
back
want to
after these
fucking enforce
messages,
it.
folks.
What'd you say, Meg?
I was making a joke. I said, we'll be right back after these messages, folks. Okay, I'm sorry, continue.
George Bush does not
You're
care
good.
about black people.
Oh, Lord.
Oh God.
Kanye, when did you get here?
Look, nobody's watching us, okay? It's just you and me, all right?
No, it's not. Oh, it was.
There's two people in the stream. It's me and it's Emily.
There was more for a second. I
There
think-
was,
we
but
got
I
tired
haven't
of-
seen him in a
I
while.
think they got tired of hearing us argue.
Let's change the subject.
Yep, because I'm not changing my stance.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that right now.
All right. Whatever.
That's cool. You have your stance, I have my stance.
So how about the Mighty Ducks, huh?
The mighty.
Who cares?
Damn.
No offense. Actually, offense.
I don't think I've watched the Mighty Ducks, honestly.
Boring as fuck.
Damn.
I'm gonna be honest.
Isn't-
I had it on today while I was working on my commission, and yeah.
Oh,
It's
did you
boring as
really?
fuck. Yeah,
Isn't it like Gordon
'cause
Bombay
I never
or
seen it
something in
before,
that?
and I see why I never seen it before. It's boring as hell.
It is. It's a sports movie and it's a Disney sports movie.
It's a '90s Disney.
It's a
sport
90s
movie.
Disney sport movie.
Emily, isn't that the one with
Heavens.
Gordon Bombay? They used to say that it was Crystal's dad. Apparently Gordon Bombay, I think, was in Mighty Ducks. And Emily used to say that Gordon Bombay was Crystal's dad.
Wow.
Is that a fact?
No, it's not.
Okay, I was gonna say.
'Cause-
Are you sure about that?
Because there's like... Because Emily couldn't wrap around the fact that Crystal was a half-sister type of thing.
Uh-huh.
And so... And so my mom was like, well then who's Crystal's dad? And she would be like, Gordon Bombay.
That's cute.
Obviously.
That's the obvious answer. Of course it's Gordon Bombay.
Final answer.
I was in the single digits, to be fair. I mean, that... Okay, I'm not judging you for being a fucking kid.
I was in the single digits.
I mean, the same thing can be said for when I had to come to terms what my full name was.
Margaret.
Don't say that. Don't. It's gross.
You poor child, you.
Hey, it's okay, it's not a bad name. It's just, it sucks when you go to a train station. If an old man that asks for your name, and you tell him your fucking name, and then he's like, no, what's her name? And my mom's like, that is her name. And he's like, oh.
Not the old lady with you, the child.
What?
It was like,
Margaret.
damn. Is my name really
Profile.
that fucking old?
My name is, huh? My name is who? My name is...
It's like, I'm sad. I just want to get a train ticket to go see my sister. God damn.
It's not a bad name, Maggie.
Yeah, no.
It's eh.
It's fine.
I hate my last name more than my first name, though. Just because of the fact that there's a school and a school, a lake, and, like, 2 fucking roads
Fucking roads.
that have the same fucking name. And having the question, does your family own this? No, we don't own this. My grandpa's from fucking Oklahoma or some shit. He just happened to move here and stay here in the town that has the names of this shit. Pure fucking coincidence. It sucks. I went to PetSmart with a kid that went to the high school that has the same name. And I was like, oh, you went there? Like, oh, great.
Your name's Margaret? Wow, my school's name was Margaret. Cool.
Now my last
Great.
name. My last name.
Oh, McSwain. I mean, McSweeney.
It's too late, buddy. Oh, well.
I just doxed you. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay, I don't give a shit.
My bad.
It's fine, I don't care. What are
I
they gonna
care.
take from me? Nothing.
Good point.
I have nothing.
You have nothing to lose.
But it's like, he went there and I was like, oh, that must have been cool. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, that sucks. And I was like, I would have hated going there. And he was like, yeah, try and being the only Mexican. And I was like, ooh. Sorry, broski.
I grew up in a multicultural haven. I don't know what that could possibly feel like.
I mean, same, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately, not unfortunately. Fortunately, all my schools were very diverse. Everyone was there. Technically, I went to the school that was right next to the train tracks. We had a guy that got stabbed right down the street and had to get airlifted from
Cool.
our school field. That was an experience. It was like, cause it was like the teacher, they announced on the intercom, hey, there's a guy that got hurt down the street. We're gonna have a helicopter land in our field, so no one can go outside. We're technically on a lockdown. And it was just like and our teacher was talking about it. She was like, yeah, apparently some dude got stabbed down the street. And we were all like, wow, there's a helicopter outside. All of us looking through the fucking window.
Meanwhile, it's like, there was a man just stabbed down the street. Now the children are going to be stabbed too. Oh no.
Not the children. Whatever shall we do? Fucking... My middle school was all over the place. Then we had our retro, cafeteria, which was really cool.
Oh yeah, you told me about that when we passed by that place.
I miss it. God, I miss that middle school.
We took a tour, if you recall.
It was such a good middle school. I miss it. Like, I don't miss, like, school much at all. School sucks
Yeah, same.
ass. But I do miss my middle school. Because I think that was, like, some of the best, like, school experience I've had. Just because it was, like... I pretty much, my friend group that I had then, I wouldn't mind being friends with most of them now. Not all of them. Not all of them. A good portion of them, though.
A fair amount.
And then, overall, it was a pretty good experience. The principals were pretty cool. Except for the vice principal. Mr. Herb ran over a gopher in front of everyone. That was... And then everyone called... It was sad. It was sad. Believe me, it was sad. But when he did it, everyone was just like, murderer! Fucking screaming at the vice principal, calling him a murderer. And like...
That was one hell of a science class that day.
It was lunchtime. And he looked at all of us and he was like, I'll send you to detention if you don't shut up. And we're like, okay. He means it, guys. We gotta go. But that was kind of funny. Not gonna lie. And then, like, the teachers were pretty cool. My sixth grade science teacher, though, he got fired because he nearly hit a student. So, which I'm not surprised.
Nearly hit? How could you nearly hit?
He tried, apparently. And he got fired. Which I'm not surprised. He was on the verge. I think it was because of my class from the previous year, but because he completely gave up on our asses. Because it was a science class, and we ended up reading a book for the rest of the year and watching Bill Nye the Science Guy for most of the year.
Oof.
Because he hated my class.
Sad day when the science teacher gives up.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it happen. Not pretty.
Yeah, I felt really bad for him. Because I would have actually liked his science class because he like had all kinds of shit. Like he had actual like fucking specimens and crap like that. So it was kind of fucking cool. But my class was just full of asshats. This fucking skin color is not correct. It is way too light. Els, are you really that fucking white? Did I really make you this fucking pasty, dude?
Yeah, that's so that the blush shows up because redhead, ginger.
I
Duh.
guess I really did make her that pasty.
Yeah.
Jesus. I was like thinking I'm going crazy over here.
To be fair, that is also your highlight section too, without any blush and with the lighting directly on.
I suppose.
Once you add some shadowing, it'll fix it. It'll fix the perspective.
Just like, damn, she really fucking pasty.
It's the you know that optical illusion where you place two colors next to each other and your brain automatically informs them that like, oh, this is the same color but in shadow. Meanwhile, you place it next to, and then you place a color that's like the same shade, but it's now completely separated, or it's with completely different colors, and you're like, those two aren't the same colors. That one's clearly lighter than the other one, but then when you place the two color next to each other, then it's like they're actually the same color, but your brain thinks that it's
Yeah.
actually a lighter color because your brain thinks it's in shadow. So when things are
My
next
brain
to each
hurts.
other, they look different.
My brain hurts.
Yes. So could just be that. It'll look better later, I promise.
I hope so.
It'll work
I'm-
work itself out.
So I'm like, damn, she's so pasty. I don't remember making her this pasty.
Now there is a fire in me, a fire that burns. This fire is out of control. Burn this city. This fire is out of control. Sorry, I'm singing.
You're good. I am focused on coloring her lips.
I hate eyebrows. You ever hate eyebrows? I fucking hate eyebrows.
I'm fine with eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
I used to not draw eyebrows, and then I was like, fuck, my characters look like they have no expressions. And I started doing eyebrows again.
No expressions.
I hate eyebrows just because of the placement, you know? Like the...
I suppose,
Maybe
yeah.
I just suck. I just suck. How about that?
I don't think that's the reason.
Like getting the right angle.
I guess I can see how it's a pain to like get the No wonder why her blush is looking weird. It's because it's not the right fucking color. I can understand not liking eyebrow placement. Fuck, I hated doing eyes.
Eyes are tough. But eyes are a little bit easier conceptually for me, at least.
That's fair. I used
'Cause
to
at least
hate
it's like-
doing them.
Because it's like, okay, it's a sphere, and then it kind of sticks out of the face a little
Circle.
bit. You
Sorry.
draw some, like, so you're fine. So you draw, like, some roundness, but also it's, like, sunken into the skull, so it's like there's divots in the head, and then it's like, that's easier for me to spatially comprehend. But eyebrows wrap around the skull in just such a way to where they make sense when you see them.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a texture, right? But the problem is drawing that and then placing them on the skull to where they make sense for your perspective that you're drawing in.
Yeah.
That's the problem that I'm running into right now.
Mm.
And I'm not liking it because if I put it too high, right?
Can
And
you
then I
just put
bring
it in
it
the fridge?
down, but then it
Thank
no
you.
matter what, it feels like it stays high.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, okay, and then I try pulling it down, I try pulling it in, and then I'm like, now it's too far over, and I feel like there's a nice sweet spot somewhere on this fucking face where it should go,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't find it. You know what I mean? I can't get it. Actually, that's not terrible, right there. Oh, but then I flip it around, and then we flip the canvas, and then suddenly it's like, nope, it's still wrong.
I mean, yeah, I bet if I flip, she's gonna be. She's dancing.
After a while, you get good. Yeah, that's what I like about flipping the canvas. It's like you can be like, oh look, you're dancing. It's an animatic just by doing that.
She's
Brum,
dancing.
brum, brum, brum,
Bum,
brum,
bum,
brum.
bum, bum, bum,
Boom,
bum.
bum, boom, 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 bum, boom, bum, bum, boom, bum, bum, bum. Actually, I like that. We'll just we'll just roll with that. We'll just pretend that that's how that looks. Oh, but now I look over on my other.
Oh my
Now I looked over
God.
at the stream, right? And then I see it, and then it's like, nope, you're too far over. You're too broken. What the fuck?
That looks fine, brother.
It does not look fine. It's fucked.
It's spherical.
Do it again. Oh, come again, sphere. Spherical.
Drake, where's the door?
It's right there. See, I drew it with a magic marker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, I was gonna cut it out later with a power saw.
Go
Oh,
get
yeah?
the go get the power
Go get the
saw.
power saw.
Fine, I will. Bam.
I see the problem here. Oh, do ya?
Oh, yeah.
Man, Quiet on Set really fucking put that show in perspective, though. Ooh.
Yeah. Haven't seen it. Heard a lot about it.
It's
It's awful.
it's interesting. It's part of it's frustrating because one of the moms like her daughter got sent explicit images and she didn't report it because she didn't want to be seen as a bad mother. But
Are
it was
you
like
fucking
yeah,
kidding me?
yeah, and it was like and then people saw it, it was just like, yeah, cuz you're a bad mom. She was like, the only thing I
Holy.
could do was make sure that she was never on a set ever again. And it was like, you know what you could have done? Reported him so that guy didn't get near that 9-year-old. like the
I don't want people to think that I'm a bad parent. It's like, you see that decision making right there makes us all think you're a bad parent.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, oh shit.
Just don't do anything. Whatever you think you should do, do the opposite.
It was just like, lady, you're stupid. Cause the reason why, like, she let her daughter do shit is because when she was a kid, She wanted to get into the film industry because her mother was it, and her mother was like, "Fuck no,
No,
you're
sweetie, I
not
don't
doing
want you
it
to be in the film. Trust
because
me, it sucks.
it's like, no, you don't want this." And she was like, "But mom," and so when her kid was like, "I want to do," and she was like, "I'm letting my daughter fulfill her dreams like I wanted to when I was a kid," and it's just like,
You see, that's called living through your fucking
child,
kid, which is
yeah.
not a good thing. Don't fucking do that. They will resent you. Hell, they may even hate you.
Yeah, whole child actor shit is so sad.
Also, let's not lay blame only on the parents. Shame on the people
Oh
who
no, it's
use those situations to do those things too.
oh yeah, no, I fucking hate that the guy that did the shit to Drake Bell, he got hired by
Mhm.
Disney to work on Sweet Life
Yeah,
of Zack and Cody,
That tracks. Poor Dylan and Cole
and it was like, really?
and Jeanette
And Jeanette
and
McCurdy, like all this shit. It's like, god damn.
yeah.
And it's like, it's sad because like, and then like it comes out years later, and you're like, no wonder why these people are all fucked up. Cause like, and apparently like, from what Amanda Bynes said on her like Twitter that she made a while ago, it was just like apparently she got pregnant at like 13 by a producer, from what she said.
Ooh, shit.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and had to get rid of the baby. And
Oh,
people
God.
think it was probably Dan Snyder, but I'm just saying what people have been saying. I'm not saying it was him.
No,
Just
no,
what
no,
I've
no,
heard.
It's fine.
But
But
people are theorizing that it was him because he got conservatorship over her.
over a band of Bynes?
Yeah. Or like
Oh wow.
not conservatorship.
That's the thing that Britney Spears' father had over Britney's
It
career.
was she emancipated. She wanted to get emancipated from her parents
Okay.
when she was a kid. And
Not the wisest decision, but
no, and apparently she lived with Dan Schneider and his wife
Oh boy.
for a while. And she apparently was his favorite. And then they think that Britney Spears' younger sister, who is
Oh, yeah.
Zoe
Yeah,
101, they think
yeah.
definitely that she got pregnant by.
Well, that was the whole thing about like why the show, why Zoe 101 was like essentially ended, is not because it wasn't doing well. It was a very popular show, but because of her pregnancy, it was like a big issue.
Yeah, and people were like, "Oh, this is the dad," and it was like, and it's come out, and like people have seen at the
Speculated.
time they weren't together.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Feel sorry
at
for the guy
ti-
who got used for that, who was like the
and-
scapegoat.
and he was actually in a different relationship in a different state at the time she got pregnant, and people are convinced that it's
Danny boy, tisk.
they think it's Dan's as well, and it's just like, god damn, dude. And he doesn't help his case.
That's
Like
fucking depressing.
he puts like all kinds of like, he did the whole like feet thing with Ariana Grande, and not just Ariana Grande, in multiple of his shows. It's like and then like what was it? Amanda Bynes had a character on her show that was like had the word taint in the name. And when someone called him out for it, he was like, "What do you mean? You're being dirty. That's not what it is." And it's just like, damn. Imagine being able to somehow convince a production board that this word that clearly means this isn't what he actually means. He was like, "Oh no, it's like tainted." It's like, it doesn't matter. The word is still taint. Like, you
Yeah.
can't.
Obvious red flag.
It's like, no. They got massages on set. It was bad.
And then Emmy Buns
Oh yeah, she was
points
saying
out,
she didn't want
and I vaguely recall that. I vaguely recall that being a thing. I vaguely recall that being like something they played into as well, where it was like, oh, it's such a big deal for the episode or something that was like based on, or like, because they were doing like a documentary style thing, right? Like, wasn't that the thing of the show? It's like child rock stars, basically, like two brothers,
no idea.
and the girl, and Emily is that that's the thing, right? Like, yeah, okay. So right, and then I vaguely recall there being like an episode where it was like, oh, it was a big deal or whatever. So for it to be like totally undercut by that, big if true, then
I mean, that happened to Jeanette McCurdy on iCarly. She apparently had a kiss scene, and she didn't want to do it, and she was freaking out about doing it, and like Dan apparently like snapped at her or some shit, and she was like, "It's my first kiss. I don't. This is weird." And honestly, I don't
yeah,
think kids should, if they don't want to do certain things on set, I don't think they should have to do certain things on set at
Usually
all.
yeah,
stuff that makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like if the
yeah.
kids don't want to kiss, they don't want to kiss. Do
Like
something else.
these are not adult actors that you're dealing with. You know, it's not like well, we'll just do this professionally. It doesn't. They're young. They are literally still developing. They're going to.
It's like this is
They
something
can't
that,
go those places.
yeah, it's like this could impact them for the rest of their life. Do you really want to make them do this? And like I think, and it's like, yeah, you're paying them, I suppose, but it's at the same time it's just like they're still children,
Yeah.
and I feel like they should have more control over what they will and will not do on television
Hmm.
compared to like
Yeah.
adults. Like I think adults should definitely have opinions about certain things wholeheartedly, but it's a lot different when it comes to children because they have a lot more firsts that are more important to them than I think adults do.
Exactly.
And it's just like I think a lot of it should be respected since they are children. And it's sad that unfortunately it seems a lot of adults are just like, no. It's
Like I kind of, in a weird way, but roll with me on this, right? You know how they have the thing where it's like the animals have to be treated humanely and managed by like the humane society or something like that to make sure that like no, they're not being harmed or anything like that. They need that for children, for child actors.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they need like that like advocacy group to just be like, you're working with child actors, you have to have these people on set. We are with them all the time. We are, you know, we're explicit guardians that are here to manage this. They don't want to do this, then we're not doing this. This isn't okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if any group needed it, it needed that. That's the group that needs it.
100%. Because like cuz kids, they don't know how to speak up for themselves.
Well, and they can, especially when they're being pressured by everybody who's like, "We need to do a show here. You're not acting like a professional." And then
You're
it's
not
like,
acting, think of your parents. Cuz like a lot of
"Yeah, you're
kids
gonna make them
too,
upset."
it's just
Yeah,
like a lot of kids too are like they're thinking this is going to help my family get out of
right.
like this situation we're in. Like they're the breadwinner winners, which sucks, and it sucks that for some child actors that's how it is, that they are the people bringing in the money for their family, which is awful and is really really sad.
Well, and it's not necessarily that they're the breadwinners, but of course that whatever they're doing is the thing that is bringing in the most money, even if their parents did have a well-paying job. It's like this dwarfs it because you're being paid like thousands of dollars per episode that you're filming.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's like, damn, that really fucking sucks. That's a
does.
thing. And I just feel so bad for them, especially especially when you hear about like old Hollywood stars as well.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
Like Dorothy and
Yeah.
Annie, those actors.
Like hearing that shit is like god awful.
Yeah.
It's like, man, dude.
Guy who played Peter Pan.
Guy who played Peter Pan. I forgot.
Hollywood's always been evil.
Oh yeah, 100%. I truly believe that.
It is the Satan.
It's just so much weird shit goes on, and so much shit gets swept under the rug. To where it's like, ooh. Like, seriously? Because, like, the girl that played Dorothy, she got freaking, like, harassed. Yeah, Judy Garland. Like, she got harassed by the fucking Munchkins, or whatever the fuck they're called. And
The Lollipop Guild.
she got harassed by them and like groped by them, and then like I think it was the original lady that played the witch. Hated her and like harassed her, and like everyone was mean to her, and then she had to like smoke like so many cigarettes a day because apparently they thought that's what's gonna make her like sound young or like keep up her energy or some shit like that. It was some weird shit, and like it was like, dude.
Energy and to deal with the stress or whatever, yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
and it was like, damn, like this poor fucking kid. And like her mom was abusive apparently as well, from what I remember. And it was like, these like poor child actors. I know the actor
Yeah.
that played like Alfalfa from
The
the
Little Rascals.
Little Rascals, yeah, had it really bad.
Yeah. As the years passed. It's some sad stuff.
Yeah.
Let's change the subject.
Sorry guys, I went on a bit of a rant. It's just stuff I really know about.
This is the sad, angry venting stream. That's what this is. Anyways, Maggie, what do you think of my drawing so far?
Looks
Isn't
really
it
good,
great?
buddy. I like it.
Thanks.
Woohoo! Hold on. I gotta show Meg's thing on stream.
Yeah, how's Meg doing?
I'm sorry that I just saw this drawing, Meg. your
No,
message.
you're good. Here, hold on. I got more progress coming along. I finished the line work. Take it a
It's
break.
really
from
cute.
my
It's
mission.
Phoebe. I love Phoebe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course I love Phoebe.
Aw, shucks. Thank you.
I think sometimes she annoys you all with all her artwork of just her favorite characters.
Are you kidding me?
Entirely
If
true.
if I were in her shoes, I would be doing the same damn thing. I'd take my OC. Look at them. They're adorable.
Aw, that is adorable. I love it.
It is. It is so cute.
It's so happy.
Thank you.
Phoebe is so adorable. I love Phoebe.
Yes, I do too.
I would hope you do.
If you didn't, that would be like, that would fucking suck, bro.
It's like, why is your character with my character then?
Why do they make kissy faces if you don't like them? Am I just chopped liver?
Am I just chopped rabbit?
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways,
Good shit.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Ah. Now I have to color the rest of her.
Now I have to color the rest of it.
Mighty unfortunate. I gotta do her freckles first.
See, at least you got finished with your drawing, though. I'm super slow, and I'm still doing line work.
Literally, you were way farther in your drawing than me last stream, so.
To be fair,
Shush.
I started with half of the final line work already. It's not like I just did this.
Okay,
This has
and
been this has been weeks of me putting it off and picking it up again and doing it, and then being like, this is too much work, and then putting it aside and then picking it up again. Okay, like
you're
this is the
being
culmination.
modest. You're being
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
You're being modest.
You know what? You know what? Actually, I wonder, do I have the stats page on this? I don't. I should add my stats page
There's a what?
because I'd like to see what it is.
Stats?
Yeah, a recent addition to Clip Studio is not only does it have it has a stat page on how long you've worked on it, how many strokes you've made, all that kind of stuff. There's a stats page basically.
What the fuck?
And
I don't need them to tell me how bad I'm doing.
Well, I do. So where the fuck is this thing? Hold on. Subtool, intermediate color, layer property, compositions, timeline, all sides, sub history, auto information. Work time 30 hours. I've spent 30 hours working on this thing.
Okay.
30 hours and 7 minutes.
Okay.
This is not 30 hours of work.
You just worked on the file for 30 hours. That's okay.
I mean, I don't know if it actually counts the amount of time that I've like idled.
Uh-huh.
Because I imagine that's part of it, but I like to think that it's like, oh, you're moving stuff around, you're drawing stuff, then that's time counted. In which case, still 30 hours is too much fucking time.
I mean,
I want to get my drawing ability down to a solid 6 hours per drawing. You know what I mean? At least for line work.
fair enough. That I can yeah. I can understand that because I can finish an entire drawing usually in that amount of time. So I can understand not
Exactly.
wanting it to take 30 hours. But it's just the
Thank you. Thank
momentum
you
you
for understanding.
gotta build into.
I suppose. Well, here's the thing. Drawing, right? It's tough.
Yeah, it really
And
is.
you've gotta it's about making decisions. It's about understanding what you're going to be doing before you do it. It's about saying like, why does this thing work, why does this thing not work, and knowing that going into it initially. If you have a better understanding of like, oh well, these facial features go here, this is how this works, blah blah blah, etc., then obviously you're gonna have a better drawing that's more quickly done because you already know where things should go and you're putting them in the right place the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You're not afraid of certain angles, or you're not like trying to construct things because you know how they're supposed to look for the most part because you've had the experience
Yeah.
putting them there. So because of that, that's what helps get you the distance. That's how you get there, right? But if you don't have that, then things get a lot tougher. Like right now I'm trying to do some curls. Now I've never done curls before, not in any meaningful way, but this has to be good. So now I'm figuring out how the fuck do these curls work? How do they look? How do I make them look realistic and three-dimensional?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking know, honestly.
Just gotta wing it.
So now you gotta work it out,
Mm-hmm.
And I am winging it, but winging it makes things take a lot longer.
Well, I think also when I guess cuz like I've been thinking about how quick I've been doing things and like stuff like that as of late because of like I've been doing like 2 drawings and like
Mm-hmm.
from 1 to 4 o'clock finishing 2 drawings.
Mm-hmm.
And like given they're only like headshots, but like
Yeah.
I've been thinking about how like at a certain point with art you have a certain way you set things up and how you go about them, and that I think that really sets like how fast you're gonna be is
It
how
does.
comfortable and how you've naturally learned to set things up for yourself.
Yeah, you have a workflow process, and the less time you're trying to figure things out, the more time you're focused on like getting the piece out,
Mm-hmm.
the better off you're gonna be for sure. The faster it's gonna be. Because if you're trying to figure shit out, if you're trying like, oh well, what am I doing with my layers, and how am I constructing the line work? How am I gonna do the coloring? And you're building those things, which is like the shit that other artists, it's like they don't, at least ones that have been doing it for a long time, they don't have to figure that out because it's like they already understand it. They already understand what they're doing and why they're doing it.
Yeah.
It's not a mystery as to what do I do after the line work. It's like, well, now we do this process or this step. This is how I do this. And so by building that up and understanding that, which, to be fair, definitely comes from experience,
Oh, 100%.
naturally. Um, but there are also, to be fair, if there's anything you're doing as an artist, there's
Mm-hmm.
probably a more efficient way that you're not doing things that you just haven't thought of. And that, if you're not having a teacher that tells you, like, I see what you're doing, you should try this. This will help things go smoother and faster and learning from their experience because it's like they found that they would do something and then whatnot. Like, like I pointed out, one of the artists that I like to follow, what's his name? I can't think of his fucking name now. Rake. Where Rake was like, "Oh, I used to be super, anal about my line work and stuff like that, but then he switched his understanding of like a piece and a drawing or a work into more of a painterly process. So then, if he wants to change something in the middle of a drawing, he just paints over it. He just changes the thing. He
Yeah.
repaints those lines and those shades and paints new objects onto things or make sure, and he does it from the understanding of painting,
Yeah.
not from the understanding of I've got to erase line art, I've got to erase color, I've got to put in new line art, then I've got to put in new color and then blend it. He just does it all on the layer
Yeah.
after he's already got everything already figured out. And that's what you would do as a painter. But you don't think of it that way if you're like, oh, I am a digital illustrator who's doing drawing, then colors, then shading. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or drawing, then shading, then coloring, whatever your process is.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, if you're like, if you adopt a new way of thinking about things, you might find that, oh, this lightens loads that you were otherwise super like beating yourself up over or you were concerned about, because he's like, oh, I used to be super concerned about how my line art looks and stuff like that, and I was like that, but it's so much easier just to say fuck it and do it like a painting kind of mentality,
Mm-hmm.
and just do it live as it were.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I'd like to figure out what those methods are as fast as possible, obviously,
Yeah.
if I want things to go faster for me. But I will also admit that a large part of my speed and my lack of it is motivation, dedicating time to it instead of like if I could be playing video games, I could be hanging out with friends, like you guys, or I could try just putting myself into drawing and picking it up, and I'll get the drive to do it eventually. But some days it's like, no, I really can't. It's just not today.
Yeah.
And maybe it's better not to fight that, but then again, maybe I should be fighting that. Maybe I should try to build that willpower to say, no, I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's just tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough decision.
I've been so like.
You know what?
Hmm.
Real quick, what do you think of this curl? Like, how do you think that the final line work here for the curl is coming out? It's not bad.
I like it. I think it looks good.
Kind of convincing.
Yeah.
So, but it's working it out.
Yeah, I think
is the thing.
I think it looks good.
Okay, now what? As you were saying.
Like so I've been a bit off with my art as of late, but I made a new schedule with
Yep.
my lovely girlfriend. She helped me.
Yeah.
And I've been
And see, having a schedule, that's the thing where it's like, oh, if you don't have the willpower to sit down and do it, you now have a schedule where it's like you will do it because you've set aside the time for it. You know?
Yeah, and so like I have a schedule now, and I've been making it to where like I have to do this many drawings for her because she did commission me for for emotes.
Right.
And so I've been
They're awesome, by the way.
Thank you. And so I've been cranking out these emotes, and like I find that sometimes you just gotta fucking force yourself to do shit.
You do.
Because like I've definitely have found a streamlined way to color her character in particular. Like I already have drawn her character down. I've drawn the character nearly 12 times now, fully.
Right. So now you have you the model is baked into your mind.
So it's like
you know how it works.
I have it, I see it, I know what it is, and so and now it's like I've come to the point now where it's like I have an order that I like to color it in, because I do the quickest coloring stuff first. Because the most time I spend is on the hair, just because there's more gradients in the hair for Juliesta, and I spend a decent amount of time on the highlights for the hair, where everything else is just like, here we go, done. The character is now finished.
Right, like the facial expression and the skin tone and all that, but it's the hair that you're like, well, I've got to put in all that detail work.
Yeah, it's like I color in everything that I need to color in, and then it's just like, all right. Then I do the hair, and then I do the freckles, and then it's just like, okay, it's done. It's done. Thank God.
So good news.
Yes.
I've figured out curls. There is a method to this.
Yeah.
Would you like me to share?
By all means. Whatever you
Okay,
found.
so first of all, yeah, so I was thinking, okay, let's start out with like a nice solid basic poop shape object, right?
Okay, that is a way to
Okay.
describe it. Yeah.
It is indeed. Then once you have that object, then you have to say, okay, so the curls are just a spiral, right? It's a spiral of hair. Typically a spiraling ribbon of hair.
Yeah.
Typically
Clumps.
is the logic. So it's like, okay, how do you make it look like that? So after you cut out those bands, you cut into these segments like right here. You know what I mean? You cut these segments out.
Yeah.
So that you know where the piece is gonna like curl from.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the opposite side, you make a second band, and then you make this 3-dimensional cut. So now it looks like underside of ribbon, overside of ribbon, right? And this helps give the 3-dimensional effect of a spiraling curl that you would expect,
Yeah.
right? So that's how you do it, and that's how you build curls
Nice. See, you got
from.
it.
But see, this is the thing where it's like I've had to brain figure this out,
You gotta brute force it
along the
sometimes.
way. You do, but it's this kind of work that's like this is why some things will take forever because it's like how the hell do I draw this thing that I've never drawn before? Well, I could either look at references. It's good to look at references for sure,
Oh yeah, 100%.
but sometimes references just aren't good enough. And you've got Emily has art questions. We will address those art questions in just a moment after I'm done talking. Because what I have to say is important, and you'll listen. So you could look at references, but it's also good to at least conceptually have an understanding. If you're not going to use references, then you're going to be lazy. Have a conceptual understanding for what the physical thing that you're drawing is at its core and what effect it's supposed to be simulating, and try to build that in your mind and say, well, what does that, what would that entail? How does that work? Well, I'd see the inside of the thing. I'd see this shape. This shape would look flat from this angle instead of round or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And building that understanding is super important as an artist.
Yeah.
I'm not putting words into your mouth. I'm joking. It's all just a jest. I'm not actually this mean, usually. Probably.
Hopefully. Anyway, Emily, what's your question?
What's your question? I'd love to answer questions. For the long-awaited question.
Yeah, it's latency. I'm sorry.
It will come eventually.
What's your
There it
favorite
is.
drawing you've ever done, sketches included?
Oof, that's a tough one. I don't think I have one.
I mean, oh boy. What? I don't know if I have a favorite just because of how many pieces I've done.
I feel like every piece that I do, it becomes my new favorite piece because I feel like every drawing that I do is like, because I don't draw very often, I feel like my art takes these like leaps in my ability.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this one is really good, and then I'll keep drawing. A couple months go by, and then I eventually finish the second piece, and then that piece is now my new favorite because, wow, it looks so much better in all these aspects than my previous one did. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
my favorites are always evolving because I see the change in my ability from drawing to drawing. I do really like my shark girl that I drew a long time ago. That one is a favorite where it's like that one's just decent. It's good enough to where it's like I like it even now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Like
think one of my most favorite is probably the tabaxi I drew for someone on Art Fight.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it still holds up really well. And I still, when I see it, I'm like, that's a good piece. That's a really good piece. And it's been like several years since I've drawn it. Like, I think I made it back in... No, my pen. Don't leave me. 2022, so 2 years ago? Or not quite 2 years ago. But nearly 2 years ago, because I made it in July of 2022. But I think it still holds up really well compared to Choose Up to 5. Fuck. Why you gotta do this to me, dude? 5? Okay. Now you
Can I
gotta
pull them
have,
out?
well, you gotta have me like fucking go through my art and like, here, let's. Most of my favorite pieces are actually from Art Fight, I will admit. I think that's when I get the most experimental that I usually get ever.
That makes sense.
And I tend to like them a lot. Well, I'm gonna do 5 because you said up to 5, and so I'm already on this journey. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go pull out some of mine too.
It's like, cause during Art Fight, I just really think I get very much of like, I'm going to experiment and see what I want to do and how I can do it. And just fuck around and do what I think feels good. And like, it's worked pretty much every year where I fuck around with things and I'm just like, yeah, this looks good.
Right.
Like, I usually have several where I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Right.
Like that.
Let's see.
That's some good
I
shit.
have this one that I finished, obviously, that I did on that other art fight, and or art stream rather, and I really liked the way it came out. I like the skin. I like the shine on the skin, the wetness. I feel like it came out really nice. Where it's like, oh yeah, it's like you can see the pores. You can see the pores. You know.
Yeah.
So I like that. That one I'm really happy with. Also, I like the shine on the hair. It looks very metallic-y, kind of shiny, brassy. I like the way that looks for the redhead hair. So I like that. That's one of my favorite. And then what else we got?
I like my werewolf drawing I did. And then
I really like this one because I like the lighting effects and I liked the um I like the lighting effects and I like the overall shape and I like the way the background came out on it. I felt like the background came out pretty convincing. Um, this is obviously the censored version because there's an uncensored version that exists, but this was like, you know, a furry thing, of course. But I like the way the lightsaber came out. Like that was one of my favorite things where it's like, ooh, it glows on the ground and on the character. Like the light bounces off. So it's like I really liked how that one came out, and that was one of my other ones where it's like I did not too long ago. Um, I really like, yeah, basically everything that I've done recently. Yeah, it's exactly that. It's like then I like my Yavari one that I did. Um, still covered, so it's fine, but we'll move on just in case. Uh, let's see. I really like my Ophelia one that I did. I like this. This was a nice tribute to the character after a very long campaign. I love the way this one came out. I like the glowy effects of like the well, I like glowy effects. Glowy effects are like my favorite thing to do. So whenever I get a chance to do glowy effects, I'll do glowy effects. So that was fun. You know, it's pretty.
there we go. All right, I have my top
Um,
5 on screen.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then
Because mine goes the tabaxi that I drew. Someone's like nymph, pretty character. The one I did last year of someone's character that I had drawn like 2 years previously. And they had made an attack on me, and they're like, said something really sweet, and I was like, I'm gonna attack this person so fucking hard. And I fucking went all out on that bitch. And then, my my werewolf drawing that I did that I'm still pretty proud of in terms of like I like how I made this spit in his mouth. I think the drool looks really good in a lot of places. There's a part of it that I'm not really satisfied, but for the most part, I think it's a really good drawing. My most recent drawing of Nemu. I love it, and my drawing of Zoblob. Because I think Zoblob is probably one of my most textured drawings that I've made. And I love how I did it. And I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I did it. And I think he looks so good.
Let's see, can I?
And like
I'm not even gonna bother fucking with that.
I have plenty of other drawings that I'm proud of. For the most part, the art I put out, I'm fairly proud of. There's some here and there where I'm like, you know, it's eh. Oh. Meg, Emily wants you to show what's your favorite drawing you've made.
I've been brainstorming, trying to think, and I am drawing a huge blank. Like, I've drawn so much I don't even remember half the shit I've drawn.
Well, it's something
Like,
that
even
you've
sketches.
recently drawn that you really, really like. Meg, please. Please.
I don't think I'm allowed to show it, so we're gonna move on.
I'm curious. Has it a picture that I've seen?
No.
Meg,
Is it a picture that I've seen?
Yes.
Okay,
you're skimping out?
it's a good one.
I'm practicing. I'm preparing myself for people who want to commission, you know,
Meg,
those things. What?
I want to see it.
Why?
'Cause
I don't know if you're prepared.
May, I've seen some shit online.
I know, but it's me.
Meg, Meg, it's okay.
I'm to embarrass Meg with art. Look, Meg, do you even see the ones that I'm showing on screen? Like, come on.
Yeah, but your characters are just like I'm drawing sexy characters, but also I'm drawing characters doing stuff.
Well,
The
look,
even the
that's why some
better.
of these are censored.
Meg, listen. You have really good art, and so seeing really good art with NSFW art, I'm not saying it's NSFW, but I'm assuming it's NSFW.
It is.
Looks really good.
Look. Meg.
Yes. Yes.
Let me explain something to you. Let me break it down, right?
Yes.
Maggie's an adult. Maggie is an artist. Maggie has drawn and seen things.
Many things that I wish I could unsee,
Yes.
but I've seen it.
So Emily says show the NSFW on an After Dark account. Right. You could do something like that if you wanted to post it somewhere. But Meg, understand that if Maggie says that Maggie wants to see it, Maggie can make that decision, and Maggie won't judge you for it, okay? So it's okay to share with somebody if they're saying, "Hey, I understand. I'd still like to see it," because that person can appreciate your work. And I trust that Maggie can appreciate your work.
Oh yeah, like that alien you were showing. I fucking love that drawing. I fucking love that
Yeah,
drawing.
you like it?
I love that alien drawing so much.
It's really good. I love the material of the suit.
Yeah,
It came out so good.
I think it looks really fucking good. I love that drawing.
And I like the musculature. I like the shading on the skin and how I did that. Like it's like sometimes when you do a drawing, you're like, I feel like I lost the ability to be able to make this again. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like just like, and then the metal, the steel, the shine on it. It was like, it came out so good.
That's how I feel about my drawing with Zoblob.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm like, I don't know how the fuck I made that. How the fuck did I make that?
Right.
But I did. I somehow did, and I don't know I'll ever
and
be
you can't
able to
like
do it
pull
again.
it back. Yeah. You can't pull it back. It's like I did it. I did it the one time,
Now, how
and
the
it's good.
fuck do I do it again?
Now, how do I repeat this ability into doing it again? The Ophelia, I like the way some of the shading came out on it, and it's like, how the fuck did I do that? Like, how the fuck did I shade this fucking arm this way? It came out so good with the bounce sliding on the edge there. Ah, mwah. You know, like some things you're just like, how?
The
Oh
world
yeah,
may never
Ophelia's
know.
feet was a lot easier because it was from the top.
From the top.
Feet from the
make
top
it
is
drop.
easy.
Sorry.
From the top, make it drop. That's a whap. That's a whap.
Look at those hands. Look at those good hands. Those delicate fingy
They
tips.
look like such strong hands, didn't they?
No, they don't. They look nice and dainty and beautiful. How did I do it?
Can't tell you, buddy. 'Cause I'm not you. But yeah, Meg, you can have an After Dark account. I have an After Dark account. Post on it much though.
Like, yeah, it's just good stuff, you know?
Let me tell you, people like their, they
It
really,
is a draw.
They really,
It is definitely a draw.
They really like NSFW.
That's why
And
I've been trying to practice so that, you know, when someone commissions something like that for extra money, I can do it without
I
wanting
should.
to cry and scar myself.
That's why
I feel
you
like I
should
already
let
leaned
me
into it. I
see
need to
it.
lean harder. Yeah,
You should let me see it.
you should let. You should let. Look, Mackie wants to see it. She'll appreciate it. It's okay, Meg. It's Maggie can get past the weirdness that it's characters of your character. It's fine.
Meg, okay. Your fiance has sent
Well,
me pictures
well, don't make it
of
sound weird.
your characters before.
Those
So
were just like shitty sketches too. I didn't even
that
like
was
those.
still things. So you're completely fine.
Okay.
But also, I don't want to force you if you don't want to. So if you really don't want to, you don't have to.
I will consider after stream.
Meg is the type that needs the reassuring and encouragement in order to do things. It's not
That's fair.
traumatizing. It's just giving her the confidence to trust you.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Give me 1 second.
And I understand it.
Tell Julia good night. Oh, give me 1 second.
Good night.
The night was damp.
The
The night was cold.
cold.
The night was wet.
Maybe it wasn't night. Maybe it was day. Still slightly daylight. Maybe the night wasn't humid. Maybe the night was a little wet, but still kind of foggy. The night was.
I don't know if anybody would even get this reference, to be honest.
I'd be a little sad if nobody got the reference. But I would also understand why not.
It is kind of obscure. Think of the age, Meg. It's an older film.
I know, but Danny DeVito and Billy Crystal are in it.
I feel like people nowadays don't even know who Billy Crystal is.
That's fair. It's the guy who voiced Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Fill out
There
your
are,
paper.
I believe there are I believe there are children born after that movie came out at this point that can now drink.
I think I'm one of them, if I'm not mistaken. When did Monsters Inc. come out?
Like 2002, I want to say.
Did it?
2004,
I
2006.
Why am I doing that?
I'm not gonna look it up. I'll tell you that much.
I'm doing it.
Good on you, mate.
I think Shrek came out in '99, wasn't it? Monsters Inc. came
Shrek
out
came
in
out, like, 2000.
2001, so
Yes.
so
God.
so all the nine
What?
nothing. But it's
What are
fine.
you? What? What did you say?
I said all the 9/11 babies can drink now.
All the 9/11.
no.
Yeah, see, 2001. That's what I thought.
Shrek was also 2001. Damn.
God, I feel old.
Yep.
Movies that came out in 1999. In 1999. Wait, which project came out in 1999? Damn. Top 1999. Stuart Little came out in 1999? Damn. I love
Yep.
Stuart Little.
I do
Iron
too.
Giant came out in 1999.
Where's the giant, Mansley? I love the Helldivers edit for that, where it's like, you just called the nuke on the fucking bug. Where's the bug, dude? And it's like literally right next to them. Because it's very much Helldiver. Anyways, I like Helldivers. It's a good game.
Hey, that's Shaggy. I know that man's face. Didn't the Scooby-Doo live-action movies come out in the 90s as well?
No, early 2000s.
Oh, damn. Still love those movies.
great.
Superstar, where the girl puts her hands in her armpits and then she's just like, Superstar.
No idea what the fuck.
Have
you're
you
talking
not
about.
seen Superstar? Bro.
Apparently not.
Hold on. Let me.
There, that's a good curl. Is that a good curl? Is that a nice detailed curl that, like, you say, wow, she's got curly hair. She must be royalty.
She has a lot of time to do her hair.
That's like apparently this is like, as far as shape language goes, when a character has like twin tails or they have incredibly large curled hair like that, it's supposed to be an affluent style, at least in anime and manga.
Yeah.
So by doing it, because it does imply that yes, not only is your hair like big and healthy enough to hold the shape, but also you have enough time to do your hair, I guess is the logic. Usually it's on like blonde characters too.
Fair enough.
But yes, big twin tails and curls and stuff like that. That's like rich person style.
Well, she looks great. I love it.
Thank you. I'm glad it's turning out okay.
Then Tarzan came out in 1999.
Yes.
Waco's Wish, Fantasia.
Racco's Wish.
1999. I don't give a fuck about Annie. I don't care about the Annie movie. Toy Story 2 came out in 1999. American Tail came out in 99. Bartok the Magnificent came out in 99.
Ooh, that's a failure.
No, Bartok is a good movie.
Okay.
It is so good. I watched that while on my trip with Julia. It was a good movie. The animation, great. I like it. I really like the animation. Same studio that did Anastasia.
Well, of course, I would hope it is, because that'd be really sad if it wasn't. You know, seeing
American
as how
Pie
that
came out
was-
in 99? That's crazy.
99 was the year for movies, I guess.
Dude, Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me came out in 99.
Nice.
My
Yeah,
brother
99
the
was the
Pig.
year of movies.
This is crazy.
Holy shit.
Action movie.
Like, all of those are actual classics.
The Matrix?
Except for Bartok. The Matrix, yep,
Came out in
99.
Bartok is good. I don't care what you say.
Okay.
K911.
Don't know what that is.
Me neither. It's just a guy with his German Shepherd. That's the picture I'm looking at. I'm like trying to see like boys don't cry. I don't know. So it is the other sister. I'm guessing that's about a sister that cross dresses purely because of the picture. I'm assuming.
Probably accurate, actually.
Is that Nicolas Cage? No, it's not. That's not
Nicolas
Nicolas Cage.
Cage.
It's not Cage. Got excited. Dude, Can of Worms! Came out in 99.
I don't know that movie.
I haven't seen it, but I know the monster.
Oh.
It's like a slug monster that looks all
Oh.
weird. Inspector Gadget?
Inspector Gadget.
99? That's crazy. Muppets from Space.
I just had that on yesterday. God. I'm old.
Nah, you good? A little inside. Long road. Picture of a bear and a guy.
I'm
on a
young at
horse.
heart.
See, how come movies don't come out anymore where it's like, why isn't it 1999 for movies anymore? Why is that?
I don't know.
Somebody answer me. Like that, are all these movies came out in 1999.
Yep. Animal Farm came out in 1999, a movie. So was
I've never seen that either. I just know the book.
Scooby-Doo The Witch's Ghost came out in 1999.
Not the best, but it was on the upswing because I didn't care for Cyber Chase.
I love Cyber Chase. God, I love Cyber Chase. Oh, whoa, was that? Ah, Lupin the Third. The Columbus Files came out in 1999. I love Lupin.
I've never seen any of the Lupin stuff.
I've seen the animations. I need to actually watch Lupin.
Yeah, I know of it, but I've never actually watched it.
I'm guessing 8mm. I'm guessing stands for 8mm.
8mm, yeah.
That came out with Nicolas Cage in 1999. I'm like trying to see like names that actually like pop out.
Mean something.
Yeah, I mean apparently Blair Witch came out.
Yeah.
In 1999. I don't know a lot of these movies. Like, oh, I know. I've heard of Joyriders. No, wait. I'm thinking of a different movie. Never mind.
How is it already almost 11 o'clock? What the fuck?
Yeah, I gotta go to bed soon.
Like, look where I started and look where I ended. Nowhere.
It looks fucking great, dude. I'm telling you.
No. I'm saying rewind to the very beginning of this fucking stream and then look at where I am now and tell me that I've made progress.
You
can't
have made
do
progress. You have.
it. No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. You had, because you like to color your sketches, so you had the color, like, sketches things done. Now you have the line art.
Well,
you nearly have the line art done.
That's the colored sketches thing was something I already had done because that's what helped me pick my colors for what I'm gonna do like finally, like because I needed to, because I feel like the color says something about the character and that helps me build an understanding of the character, which then helps me fill out the final line work. So I already had the color. I already had the flats done. I came in with that. I'm saying I did a bracelet. I've done some hair. I've done some of the face. That's all the line work that I've done this entire time for several hours.
Okay.
That's awful.
No, it's not. You're just going at your own pace, buddy. It's okay, Rocky.
Pace is slow.
You'll go at your own time.
I want to be faster. Make it faster.
Sometimes it's just not.
Ugh. How do we feel about the lips and the mouth? Do they look okay?
I like it. I think it looks good.
Do you think it looks
do
good?
you not like it?
No. I like it, and I think it passes the flip test when I flip it.
Well, there you go.
So, but I'm just asking, like, what do you think?
I like
Maybe I'm
it.
too...
I like it. I think this is a really, really good drawing. I genuinely do. Like, her hand looks great, her ears look great, the clothes look great. I love the fucking flame thing she got going on coming off of her finger. I think that looks fucking fantastic.
Ooh, hold on. You should see that in the dark.
See, it looks amazing. It looks great.
Like I said, I like glowy stuff.
I can tell, and it looks fan-fucking-tastic.
So,
It looks great.
I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't look great. Okay, stop with the compliments. I hear you. It looks great, but is it good enough?
Yes, my God. It is.
Okay.
Answer.
Yes, I heard you, by the way. Why? Yes, tell me why movies are not as good as they were in 1999. How come 1999 was such a great year for movies, and why is modern day not good for movies? Why is it rare to get like the really good movie you've got to see? I need to hear these words.
She'll just have
Does
that
this look like a villain?
Yeah.
Good. That's what I'm going for. Why aren't movies 19?
Because it's
Emily, that's not a real. That's not a real answer.
You.
Because you know that wasn't the spirit of the question.
I forgot I need to do that.
I did not walk into that. You laid the trap and then you said, "Come here, come here. I have candy for you, little boy." And I said, "Oh boy, really? You have an answer?"
That-
No. You've been fooled. You thought I was being honest with you, but it was a lie.
In the end, no, it was I, Dio.
It was I, Dio. Yes. It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
Let's make it a bit lighter.
Again, I give you all such a hard time. Why do you like me? Do you like me? Please tell me you like me.
I love you.
I love you too, Meg.
That was so fucking funny. Oh my God.
I'm glad my insecurity amuses you.
Why do you like me? Do you like me? Please tell me you like me.
How presumptuous am I to assume that you do like me? Please like me.
That was so
I don't know how you could, but please
fucking
do.
funny. For the love of God, please. You guys are all I have. Gave like that the desperation. I could hear it. That was so fucking funny. Yes, Xyken, I do like you.
Yes. Good.
Because if I didn't, I wouldn't have hung out with you when
is
you were
true.
here. And
Look.
God, it was so fucking funny when you got sick.
We
I'm
we
so
all have to
sorry.
make sacrifices. I understand.
I had the time of my life though when you were fucking going senile when you were sick.
That was fun.
Woo! That was hilarious.
That was.
That was so good. I'm sorry that you got sick though. You know, like that really sucked.
That did suck. Yeah, it was pretty miserable. Because I was like, I am dying over here. I assume I'm just hungover. Nope, it's just the death. Oh, cool.
You just caught death, yeah.
Nice. This is fun. This is how I want to end my trip.
Felt genuinely bad for you, but when you went, we're
That's
going
alright.
senile. No,
Have to
no,
make
I
it
don't.
entertaining.
I don't want the cold rag. Ooh, that feels good.
Oh, that feels nice.
All-
Good job, Daddy.
All of us taking care of you, looking like a fucking like old babushka lady.
I
They
was
did.
channeling my inner granny. Yeah, of
you
course.
were. You were struggling, but it was fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, but it was so fucking funny.
I'm glad it was. That's why I was doing it, because it's like, if I'm gonna be absolutely decrepit and like I literally can't exist. It's like, I'm not gonna send you away. No, we're just gonna make this fun.
I mean, it was.
I'm glad.
And you were all snuggled up with Mudkip. It was adorable.
When you got that Mudkip.
Oh my
you
god, it
really
was so.
Made his
Oh my god,
day.
it was so fucking funny because him going in the Build-A-Bear, seeing me with the Mudkip. I don't want to be here anymore.
I legit thought you got it for you.
You were so upset.
I was like, I said I want it, but no, I can't justify spending the money on it. I won't do that. Maggie goes in and be like, yeah, I'll throw $30 down on this bitch. Let's do it. And be like, God damn it. I'm being tested.
You were so upset. It was so funny though. And when I tried to give it to you, you were like, no. And I was like,
No.
I literally went in there and got this for you.
I thought you were doing it because you felt bad because
No.
you saw me.
I got myself a slowpoke. It was I purely was like, I went over because we were walking over and Emily was walking beside me. I was like, and I was looking at the blanket. I'm like, how much is that? And she was like, do you want me to go in there and see how much it is? And I'm like, yeah, go do it. And I'm gonna go buy myself my slowpoke. And then when you tell me the price, that's when I'll decide whether or not I'm gonna go buy Xyken, the Mudkip. And so she came back. She was like, it's like $30-something. And I was like, okay, I will fucking slap down money for that.
Oh, thank you so much.
So
That was one of the nicest things anybody's ever done for me.
So I fucking go in there and I get that Mudkip.
One of.
Good.
And I get it, and Megan's just like, "Where did you get that?" And I was like, "Huh? What?
Eh?
What do you mean? I'm gonna get him the Mudkip. No."
The thing about that
She was
is-
so confused. I was like, "No," and she was like, "Where did you get it?" And I was like, "No." I just want to tell her.
You wanted to
So-
answer
so-
me.
Well, what's funny about that is Meg was on the same page as I was, where she thought it was yours.
Yeah, she was just like, "Where did you get that?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "I'm not telling you." She was like, "Where did you get that?" And I was like, "Meg, what are you trying to get Xyken this?" And you were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Don't even worry about it." And she was like, "What do you mean?" It's like, this is for Xyken. And she was like, oh. And she was like, oh, okay. I gotta stand in here and act like I'm buying something, though. And I was like, okay. That fucking worker, though, like, they only had actually, not that fucking worker. They only had one dude staffed, and I felt bad for him, because I was just standing there like, hurry the fuck up.
You're like, I'm on a timetable
I'm on
or
a
something.
timetable. I gotta get this guy his Mudkip. He looks visibly upset with me right now. I'm on a time crunch. And the guy eventually
Found out. Fuck, go.
The guy comes up. I'm like, here, give it to you. You're like, no. I don't want it. And I was like, okay, I'll give it to Megan. And gave it to Megan. I was like, she'll hold it.
And I did.
Then you went through denial, realization, and then acceptance.
Acceptance. I did go through my stages of grief, yes.
It was so fucking funny.
Truly.
It was a blessed experience. And then you in the car being like, my Mudkip. You were so fucking happy.
I love it. I really do love it. It's so,
He'll be best friends with Bulbasaur.
You'll be best friend with Bulbasaur, and we have that on video.
I love that video.
I know, it's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good.
Like, okay, so but here's the thing. You just don't understand my, because okay, so I liked Pokemon. Never had the games though, because I didn't have a Game Boy growing up, right? But of course, like my cousin had like Yellow and Blue and shit like that, and everybody was into it at the time, you know, in the good old days, right? When it first came out. And so it's like I like Pokemon, but I don't have access to Pokemon. You know, it's like it wasn't for me. I obviously had like the anime, and that's about it. But the first game I got, or the first time I actually had like any Nintendo anything, because I never had Nintendo anything. It was always PlayStation for me growing up, right? I was on the Sony side of things, not by choice. It's just what I had. But
Yeah.
but then like one day, eventually at some point, I get a Game Boy Advance SP. Right? So it's like awesome, cool. I actually have something to play, you know, Game Boy games, you know, mobily, which, you know, was great for car rides, trips, you know, it as something to do. And it's like, because you can't just lug around your PlayStation 2 everywhere, especially the big one. That bitch was you know, a bitch. The slim ones were easier to carry, but like,
It's still
I
you
was the
don't
type
want
of
to
person where,
you don't want to have to take your whole entire game system everywhere.
right. Well, here's the thing: is I had a childhood where I was frequently moving around from like
Mm.
location to location with nothing to do at either location. So I kind of just mobily carried my PlayStation 2, literally just like anywhere I go, I had like it was a laptop bag. It had several games in it, you know, in a game case. It had the whole PlayStation 2, the whole kit, and it's like, yeah, when it's like, okay, now we're going here. It's like, all right, I'll just let me just unplug everything, pack up my PS2, and then I'm off to wherever I'm going, and then I get where I'm going, and then it's like, okay, we're gonna be here for several hours. It's like, cool. I'll just plug in my PlayStation to the nearest fucking TV, and I'm set to go. And you won't hear from me for hours, and I'm good, and I'm cool with it. I
That's
was that
fair.
kind of kid.
I mean, fair.
So for me, but obviously there's times where it's like you can't even do that because you didn't have a TV or a power outlet or something, you know, wherever you're going. So then it's like, okay, having a mobile game system would be nice. So, anyways, point is, I was finally in my like early teens, late tweens, whatever. When I finally get my Game Boy SP, and the only game that I had for it for a long while was Pokemon Emerald,
Yeah.
which is third gen, and so I played the shit out of Emerald. I even got like a secondhand Brady game guide for Emerald. Um, for that game. And eventually I finally got like a Game Shark to then plug in my Emerald and then also cheat to get all the other previous generations of Pokemon, you know, the legendary, the starters, etc., because you couldn't get them unless you were like doing like the link, the trading system, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so Emerald was my game, but I, even though all the starters in Gen 3 are pretty good, I like
Yeah.
Blaziken. I like Trico the least. At least at least its evolution I like the least. I like Trico all right. It's the evolution that I don't care for. Servile or whatever it is. But what I would always pick is Mudkip. Mudkip, the water starter would always just be my starter, and I loved Mudkip, and it would turn into Marshtomp, and I just loved it. And
Hey, he's
I
a
always
good
named him the
choice.
same thing. He is a good choice. And I would always name him the same thing. I would always name him DZ. And it was just like, yeah, that is my Mudkip. And he was always in my party. I always had the starter Pokemon in my party. I never transferred out. Some people do, a lot of people don't, but whatever. And so I just had an attachment to Mudkip. And
Ah.
so to finally get the starter Pokemon, and also I'm like kind of a purist in the sense where it's like, look, if I'm gonna get a stuffed animal of Pokemon, I'm gonna get the life-size version of that Pokemon because I don't want like a giant, silly giant one. I don't want like a little small one where it's like, oh, it fits on my desk. I want like a sensible, at least true to size for the anime. In the games, it's different because it's like you can have like a 2-inch tall Pokemon, in which case it is life size to get the like the smaller ones.
Yeah.
But it's really hard in general to find good quality, life size stuffed Pokemon plushes of
Yeah.
all things. You know what I mean? Like true to size. So to be like, oh, Build-A-Bear is doing their thing, and I liked when Build-A-Bear was doing some of the evolutions, and I wanted to get that. Meg even pointed out like Glaceon and Umbreon, and they did a couple of them, and the fairy one. I can't think of the name. It does not come to mind. But they had those, right? And it's like those were really cool. Or
Oh, the
the
fair one?
Alolan Vulpix. The Alolan Vulpix that they had. That was really cool. And it's like, oh, they're because they're Build-A-Bear, that's like, yeah, they are actually life size. Like they're those Pokemon are not very big.
Yeah.
At least the Alolan Vulpix isn't. Vulpix is pretty small. You know, so it's like, oh, they have Mudkip of all things, which is kind of like that's a Gen 3 starter. It's not Torchic, it's not Trico, it's not any of the more modern starter. No, it's a Gen 3 starter that Build-A-Bear has, and it's Mudkip. I didn't know about this. This is crazy. Sylveon.
Yeah, Emily has Sylveon.
So it's like
Build-A-Bear
it
has
was
a
just
Grookey.
weird. Build-A-Bear has a what?
They have Grookey on their online
They,
store.
yeah, see, I would expect a Grookey because Grookey is a more modern starter, so it would have made sense that it's like, oh, in collaboration with Pokemon to promote the more modern games, Sword and Shield at the time, they Build-A-Bear would have done that. But to be like, oh yeah, they have Mudkip, and it's like there's like literally Mudkip in the fucking window, and I'm like, are you fucking for real? Like, it's like Fate. It's not any of the other many starters. It's not the other starters from it's not Torchic or Trico from that generation. It's Mudkip.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know, and it's like it's calling to me. It's like this is mine, but I cannot have it because I can't justify it because it's a stuffed animal, and we
Nah.
spent some money just on the trip just to get to you guys and to eat food with y'all and stuff like that. We didn't want to. I didn't want to spend money on some frivolous thing that I didn't need to when it's like
Well,
I'm
guess what?
supposed to be
I did it
good.
for you.
Well, thank you. Seriously.
I need to save up to get the Grookey one because the Grookey one's $65, and I want him though.
$65.
He
Holy shit.
comes with a little shirt, and he has he has a sound box that comes with him.
Oh, Soundbox. That's cool. I mean, I would totally love one too. I would like a group. I would like to get all the starters personally. I would never turn them down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love the Pokemon because I got the one I have from Build-A-Bear is I have Psyduck, and they have a Bidoof. Oh my god, bro!
See, Bidoof is a meme Pokemon, and I have no appreciation for it, so I would never want a Bidoof.
The only reason why I want him is because there's this artist that I follow that draws Bidoof so cute. Like they make him look so adorable. I have to find it. But I have the I don't think they sell him anymore even on the online store. But I have Psyduck. Yeah, they don't sell Psyduck anymore. And Psyduck was they were selling it as a promotion for Detective Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
And when Emily and I and some other person went in that shall not be named, went to go see it, Psyduck was in there, and I love Psyduck purely because of how fucking stupid he is. Misty
Yeah.
Psyduck in particular.
Yeah, I know which Psyduck you're referring to.
And so, and like, I love the sound he makes. Sigh, sigh,
Sigh.
sigh.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, you know, I want him. I want him. And so I got him, and I love him to death. He is one of my favorite plushes that I have. He is adorable. And now I have my fucking Slowpoke that I also love. My boy.
Slowpoke is a good one. That's also a classic one. But again, meme Pokemon.
I like him because it's not because he's a meme Pokemon. It's because I like him because he is when I've played Pokemon Unite with Fox, I main Slowpoke, and he's all jiggly. He's all jiggly and cute looking. I love him. I put the person that I was talking about with the Bidoof in art recommendations.
Okay.
They just make him look so cute, and I love Bidoof because of this person's art. Just draw him all
That's
cute
fair.
and sweet looking, and like give him a harness and make him look all adorable. Like they make his like weird ring thing around his neck look actually adorable. And you know what? I love it. I love how cute they make the art look. And they also just have great art in general, but I fucking
That
love
is cute. That is cute. You know what it reminds me of? It's like, what if you took like the Lilo and Stitch-esque style and applied it to Bidoof?
Yeah, honestly,
That's what it
yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. It looks like I'm looking at like a Lilo and Stitch, like a Stitch experiment. But Bidoof.
He looks just so cute. It looks so adorable.
That is a pretty good one. That is appealing. All right, you've won me over.
And I just like I didn't really care about Bidoof before that. But after seeing this person's drawing of Bidoof, I was just like, you know what?
That's Superstar. Okay, that one, yes, with Molly Shannon and Will Ferrell.
I
Okay, now I
love
know
it.
what Superstar you're referring to, by the way, because I just checked out that.
Superstar. Because she like puts her hands in her armpits and I think she smells them. And she just goes, Superstar. And it's just like, she's fucking weird.
Yeah, she'll take like really hard, deep breaths and be like, "You're weird, but okay."
Superstar. Am I gonna actually? I don't know if I want to shade this in actuality. I am going to do this though. Clipping.
Shade it, shade it.
No, absolutely not. Maybe later I will, but not right now. I'm not in the mood to shade this.
See, and it's that kind of attitude where it's like, I could finish this drawing, for our campaign. I could finish the line work and get further on this thing. Nah, fuck that. I'll
Well,
just not do it.
Well, no. It's mainly with my characters where I'm like, nah,
Oh.
fuck that shit. I'm good. Like, there's plenty of times where like I'll be like, maybe, and then I'll think about it, and I'm just like, this is just for me. Mainly, I don't
Who am I
care.
doing this for? Myself? I don't need to impress myself. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's like I'm satisfied. I think she looks really good. I really like how this drawing of Elle's turned out. Like,
Fair enough.
I'll probably add to more of this later. Like, I'll be honest. Like, probably tomorrow I'll probably add some more highlights to her skin and do some more stuff with her hair and whatnot. But for now, I'm going to not do that.
For now, it's done.
For now, it is done. Let's turn down the saturation, up the brightness. Saturation, go back up. Brightness, go up.
I had a dream 2 nights ago that Eminem was trying to kill me.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
But before I woke up from the nightmare, I stabbed him in the thigh.
Fuck yeah, get that bitch.
That is all.
I love that. I
Oh
love
shit,
that.
I need to take the time off for work.
Yes, yes you do.
Oh?
Speaking of Eminem getting stabbed, yeah, because Yuki's going in for surgery tomorrow.
Aw.
He is.
Poor baby.
Yep. Poor baby.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
She's a tough little chunker.
And I trust our doctors.
That's good.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad they're doing alright. I love those ferrets.
They're great. I love them all.
They are all so fucking adorable. Remember when Eno was trying to eat my socks?
Oh yeah.
That it was
was a
so
time.
funny. I was just like taking a like filming you guys, recording of you guys, playing with Tamaki, and I just looked down and Eno is like at my feet, and I'm like, Eno, please don't eat my feet. Please don't eat my feet.
Please, please don't do this.
Please, Eno.
You don't know what to do.
Please,
You
please,
don't have to do this,
please
you really don't.
Please don't eat my feet. Please don't. I was like, that's my sock, Eno. Please don't do this. I'd greatly appreciate it if you don't eat my sock.
Don't give a fuck.
No, she
really
don't.
doesn't.
But she is fucking adorable.
She drives me nuts sometimes. I'll be real. She drives me up a fucking wall.
That's fucking
Fucking grr is driving me up a fucking wall.
Yeah. Little baby bean. It's like, why you gotta do this?
Why do you torture your parents? You drive a stake through our hearts. Why?
How to the high, you're to blame. How do you give love a bad name?
You were the chosen one.
You were the chosen one.
You were
You
the
were
one
supposed to bring balance to the business, not destroy it. Because they're ferrets and it's a business.
who... Yes, I got
Okay.
that.
Okay,
Quite
just making
quickly.
sure. Just making sure everybody understood why I said that with that reference. Yeah.
I understand.
Okay.
I might not own them, but I understand.
As long as you understand.
I remember when my neighbors down the street illegally had ferrets. Or had a ferret. And I was like, oh, look at the ferret. It's one of those weird noodles.
Those weird noodles.
One of those weird noodle animals.
It's one of those weird noodle animals, huh?
And I was like, they're so cute.
Well,
And I wanted to
good
pet
job.
it, but I wasn't. The thing is, I hadn't been around ferrets before at that time, and so I wasn't sure
That's
if they were like, if it was gonna bite me, and so I was scared to touch it. Knowing now, I'd be like, oh, it's a little noodle. It's a little fun noodle. I just wants to have fun and be chaos. But I also don't know how well that person took care of their ferret, unfortunately, because it was our neighbor down the street, and if it's
Yeah.
belonged to the her son that I know, then I hope that ferret had a good life. That's all I can say.
Damn.
Yeah. Alright, and put it there. There we go. I think this goes down as one of my favorites.
Let's look at the art.
Let's see. Give it to me.
Meg has a new picture to show. That is really good.
Aw,
See,
that's
Meg
so
can do
cute.
Meg can do a whole picture in one sitting too.
My hand hurts.
It's so adorable.
Thank you.
It looks awesome, Meg.
I love Phoebe.
Thank you.
Every time I see
Yep.
your art, I think of the time when I went to go see you with Grandma Sheila,
Yeah.
and you drew a drawing. I was like, I'm gonna draw my eyes like this from now on. It's like, this is amazing.
Maggie is here because of you, Meg.
Aww.
Inspiration.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that impact that you had on somebody else's life?
I just want to apologize now.
I'm so sorry I've done this to you.
I'm sorry I've done this
Yeah,
to you.
you've fallen into the life of art. Doesn't get any better, kid.
Doesn't get any better, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's
Welcome to being poor and hating yourself.
Welcome to having a talent that doesn't make you money like you wanted when you were a kid. Sad but true.
I know, right?
It hurts.
These bitches got AI art now, and I hate it.
They don't even need us anymore.
Frickin' AI. To hell with AI. They are sloppy.
It makes me really sad.
I mean, it is. It is very sloppy.
It's lies. AI stands for absolutely idiotic.
You are the prince of lies.
You are built on a throne of lies. Emily's
Smell
trying
like-
to say
You smell
something
like
to you.
grilled cheese and ham. You don't smell like
I found a
Santa.
thing. What'd you
Ooh.
find? Did you find a thing for me? Do I get things? Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward. Mm.
Yeah, I'm really happy how this one turned out, I'll be honest.
Looks
I like it
really
too.
good.
Add it to the spay.
Okay.
She did. It's an art corner. I'm not
My
finished.
first like! Yay! Thank you! I like likes.
I have another.
Thank you!
What? What happened?
I got another like!
No, heart
got a
on
like?
Discord.
Oh, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it just makes me happy.
That's adorable.
I know the likes are like, oh, but I'm just like, ah.
Meg likes seeing the numbers go up.
Fair.
Look, that it's a human reaction. It's how social media gets you.
It's true.
Now I have to go back.
It's true.
I have committed a sin.
Oh. Oh no.
I have to go back and do some likes real quick. Okay.
If you
wasn't-
like making your friends feel good, then you should make their numbers go up. That's what I believe in.
Dude, that's fucking Cynthia for me, dude. This bitch, if I post anywhere, I just see her username, like, within, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I'm here. Whenever she's
I
like,
have arrived.
she's just like, she's like, Maggie, I hope you know I'm your biggest fan. I'm like, I know, I can tell, and I'm your biggest fan.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Fucking love that woman. Ugh. For now, I'll put this in Art Corner. It'll probably be have some other shit done to it later, but for now,
Yes.
it'll do.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Donkey!
Donkey!
What are you doing in my swamp?
Where is it? Where is it?
At some point, I need to order the mugs.
I also want those mugs.
You want those mugs?
I do want the mugs.
I'm debating whether or not to put them in the shop for a limited time.
I still need to, when I fucking get money again, I need to fucking commission you for the fucking Bev pinup. For the bathing
That's
suit, the
right.
summer thing. I need to do that. Because I want it.
Oh.
I want a cup of
Oh.
that so bad.
Yeah, absolutely can do. I mean, honestly, you don't have to. You can negotiate.
It's fine, Meg. I will pay you. Don't you worry your pretty little face.
I like this character. Very nice.
It's Elle. She's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. She's kind of dead, not dead. How would you describe Elle's situation?
Well, okay. Bev has her own soul, right? Like she has her own, or is it the same one reincarnated?
So Bev is reincarnated, technically. But like but also Elle's is kind of separate in her own way. Like I personally imagine Elle's like a form of like a conscience for Bev. So like Bev is still very impulsive, and Elle's is still her, but also the part of her that's just like, we can't be doing this. You can't be doing this shit. Like, come on. And Bev's just like, but what if... Listen, we died in the snow. We can have some sort of fun. You know?
Emily is doing something.
It's a boogie bot. What is that?
I found a thing. I mean, you can if I'm allowed to add it to the spa. May I, Papa? I'm not hearing a no.
I'm not hearing anything.
I'm not seeing where that.
She
Oh, that's what you're
added a
talking
thing.
about. Okay. Okay, now I understand.
I was confused.
Okay, so when you said the spa, I actually thought that was a typo and you meant something else like space or something. But
I read space initially.
right, because that makes sense because that's the same number of letter. I understand. Okay, so is it like the previous
Is it
spot
like
that we had?
pancake?
Because if yes, then cool. Probably. I mean, you know, just make sure that it's in proper channel. Like, I feel like it doesn't need to be added to certain channels or have access to certain things. So.
She said C. It is like pancake.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if it works, then yeah, I'm all for it. Sure. But it just needs some cleaning up, I imagine. Did you put this in here for us? What is the point of this thing? Are you trying to make it play something? I don't hear it playing anything.
I don't want it to play anything since I'm still on stream just in case. So I am muting him for my side.
Okay. Well, also, it's not playing anything for us if
Yeah.
that was your intention, by the way.
I was playing a prank. Well, that sucks. Anyway, I think I am going to end stream because I am a little tired.
Oh, now
That
you're
is
tired.
fair.
I am. I'm a little bit tired. And it's getting late.
Woo. And we do have to be at that appointment early.
That's true. And
Yep.
we've been going for nearly 4 hours, or like less than 20 minutes short. I'd say
Yeah, I
that's a
mean,
good
you know.
length.
Yeah, it's good length.
Alrighty. Alrighty, stream. We are ending for the night.
Yes.
Thank
We
you all for being here.
Yes, thank you for all being here. I hope you enjoyed our weird talks. Slight heated argument, but you know, it's okay.
Yeah. And also check out the video on YouTube, uploaded soon, probably, maybe eventually. I don't know.
It probably will within the week because I only have a week to do it. So,
Yes.
So yes, please join us for next time for when we stream again, which
Yeah.
will be, I personally will be streaming on Sunday, probably by myself unless you guys want to join, but I will be
I mean, hold on, wait, hold on. Who are you inviting? The chat or us?
both.
Wow. I
If
mean,
you
because we've seen you stream, and then it's like, Maggie's streaming without us? Well, it's a Sunday stream, I guess that's fine.
if
Maybe
you
she
want to
wants to
join,
stream
you
with her
can
friend
join.
Cynthia or whatever.
If
That's fine, I
if-
guess, you know.
Do you want to join on Sunday?
I mean,
If you want, Sunday is optional. It's up to you guys.
it would certainly be a great opportunity to continue working on stuff while
Okay.
talking, I suppose. So,
If
I'd say yes.
if you wish to join me, just let me know on Sunday.
I don't know. Meg, what do you think?
Because I thought Sunday would be a good day to let you guys, if you needed time to recharge, till Wednesday. That would be the time where Sunday I can just do my own thing unless you guys want to join. It is up to you guys.
I mean, we'll certainly be there.
Yes, yes. All right. Then Sunday, if you are down to come, just let me know.
Okay.
And then so Sunday there will be a stream and Wednesday there will be a stream. Cause I'm doing actual scheduled shit now. I'm sticking to it.
That's awesome.
Cool.
So-
Yeah.
So yeah, and if you like the art, and you want to see more, my social media is on screen. I need to put Meg's stuff up at some point. But if you want to see Meg, hers is Meg Tooney on Instagram. So please give her a follow, and if you want to give me a follow as well, that would be deeply appreciated. Thank you for the support.
Please, please.
Thank you for the support, and we will see you next week. Bye bye and good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.